I'm jumping blues, so you don't have to making you smile as long as I can. Storm clouds are coming, and it's best if you prepare. If we get tomorrow, I miss I can try. Give you love to borrow, just to get us by. And sometime when you're ready, soften up the blow. Our love was never made to last. I don't wanna give you back to hold on to.
Welcome to Gaming Morning Show, your favorite morning radio show that plays games. We're like an FM morning radio show, and since it's a weekday, we're on your favorite platform, just like we've been Monday through Friday since 2020. And of course on our website, gamingmorningshow.tv. So whether you're able to join us in the chat, or are lurking or listening, we're happy you're here. Who knows what today will bring? Maybe there will be amazing food inventions.
One hand for the taco says, one hand right below the taco ready to catch.
Eat the crunchy taco, catch it. Soft taco second.
That is brilliant.
I mean, we do like a good food topic. Put it on a pancake. Or maybe we'll celebrate someone's birthday.
Today, actor Peter Sarsgaard turns 52.
He's the pirate now.
Or meet a star of stage and screen.
Says I, gaming, doc gaming, sports doc gaming. Oh shoot, I have too many names.
Is that Keonstopher Reefkin? Or maybe I'll get to leave this box. I'm pretty okay in here. Okay, let's not get too ridiculous. I'm never getting out of here. But that's okay, because I'm here with you. Every weekday morning at 6 a.m. Pacific. And whatever the heck time it is in the UK. Your search is over.
Beep, beep, longer beep.
You found Gaming Morning Show, and we're getting started right now.
Morning, gamer! Welcome in. It's Gaming Morning Show. Thank you so much for being there. That's the worst when I forget to turn on my microphone, because then the has to last so much longer.
Now, if you close your eyes when that happens, I don't know why I'm doing this, because I do this when I close your eyes. It sounds like you're like, oh no, the show started, and you're really far away and you're running. Morning game.
Is that the open? Is the open play? I'm exhausted. Running all the way from my chair to my chair. Jeez. Surprised I made it at all. Woo. Yeah, there we go. Microphone on. I am very systematic. And Sean knows this about me. I don't know if you do, chat, but everything that I have in here, there's like a pattern that I turn everything on by, and there's a checklist. Because the reason is so I don't miss anything, but occasionally I'll forget one little thing, and it'll throw the whole thing off. So there you are. I do find it hilarious, though, because like I love the fact I can hear myself through my headphones. I know that's not the case for a lot of people who don't have a radio background. Like, they don't like that. And so I'm sitting there going, I'm like, where's my audio? What's happening? So, should we start the show now?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Okay, cool. It's Thursday, April 13th, 2023. Thank you so much for being here. That is sports.gaming on the left side of your screen. I am Hefty Goof. It would be an appropriate way to open up a Chaos Thursday, I suppose. We're going to have a lot of fun, though. We're going to have the Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News coming up in about 10 minutes from now. The video game headlines you need to know. That's on the way. We'll also help you out with birthdays. This day in gaming history, audience birthdays today during the birthday segment at 6:50 this morning. So stay tuned for that and be ready to wish some folks a happy birthday. Also, we can wish anyone who we don't know already a happy birthday when we get to that stage. Sports list of the day. We're going to play Not for Broadcast, our March name of the month, coming up in the final hour crew. Whew. Good thing I ran over here to start the show.
Busy day.
Yeesh. A lot to get to. It is great to see so many folks in chat already, including I am JF Downs. It's great to see you.
First.
And Element of One is here already.
Nice chat.
Thank you for doing exclamation point bingo. You can play bingo right now by going to gamingmorningshow.tv/bingo. Get your hourly bingo card. Each time you get a bingo, you get one entry into a Monday giveaway for a $10 gaming gift card. Element of One actually is a former winner on the show, although not for bingo, but a former winner of the show. We need to get fulfillment to send a $10 gift card your way. I am JF Downs. Has been entered before. Drew Mega was the one who won last Monday's. So things are good. Hearing all sorts of stuff around me.
Oh, it's the ghosts.
Oh, great. No worries. Just going to take my headphones off for a second. Let me close my eyes. All right, everything's fine. Oh, did you hear that?
It was a ghost.
Who is it?
You chased those ghosts, Arturo.
I saw Arturo right off the bat, man. Cat's ready to go this morning.
He's ready. He hopped up here, and I'm like, no, I'm still doing stuff. But
You're supposed to wait till the show starts. Jeez. I need my hands and my keyboard. Those are very critical things. Did he listen?
Yeah. He came up, he said hi, and then he moved on. So it worked out okay.
Well, the good news is maybe he has a job, because we're going to tell you coming up at 6:40 this morning a New York City appointment of the first ever Rat Czar. So maybe Arturo got a job.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Is Rat Czar like Rat King?
Gross. What was that? That was Last of Us, I think, is what made me realize Rat King is a thing.
Yeah, something. It was gross.
Maybe it's from the show.
I'm okay not knowing that.
Yeah.
It's too late.
I will also tell you of the black bear that raids a candy, raids candy, like multiple, from a Connecticut family's Easter eggs. So, Bear's been bad lately.
Bad bear.
Bad bear. Bad bear. National Make Lunch Count Day. Celebrate Teen Literature Day. It's Grand National Festival Race Day. International FND Awareness Day. International Plant Appreciation Day, International Special Librarians Day, National Peach Cobbler Day, National Silly Earring Day, it's National Theresa Day, and it's Unfairly Prosecuted Persons Day among your days of the day. Well, let's get into our topic of the day, because chat's already been discussing it at this stage, and that is National Scrabble Day. We're asking, what is your favorite board game? Down says, I've been winning a game of Monopoly for about 2 years now, so I will say Monopoly. Downs, who plays a game of Monopoly for like 2 years?
That'd be absurd.
Yeah, that sounds very unlikely. Are we still playing that game?
That's somewhere
Okay.
in the world. Probably.
I think that game started with Digital Doc, and I think that was back when Miss Theo was on the show too.
Yeah.
And somehow, some way, Downs like inherited someone's piece.
Yeah, I think that's right. I don't think I'm part of that game.
I don't think you have ever jumped. Well, I think we played it when you're not here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we just turn everything on its head and play Monopoly for the whole entire show?
Yeah, but that means
Oh, yeah, you don't like Monopoly, do you?
oh, Monopoly's fine.
Oh.
It's just you play when I'm not here, so I gotta go.
That's what I'm saying. You can maybe you're the key to closing out the game.
I'm gonna go on vacation. I'll be right back.
You're the one. We need you, Sean. We could always do that maybe for like a GMS show after the show. I was actually going to see if we could do a show after the show yesterday, but not until like the afternoon our time. But then something came up. So maybe later today or tomorrow. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Element of One says, this is a good question. One who loves sitting down and playing a game. I'll probably have to go with Thunderstone Quest, as I quite begin enjoying that lately. Thunderstone Quest. I have to look that one up. Familiar with Thunderstone Quest?
I'm not.
Looking at it. You know, IMJF Downs has a desire sometime to be the voice of the like tube, like as you get off the subway in London. Maybe like I could fulfill my dream of like being live elevator music sometime.
I think he specifically wants to be the voice of the buses, though. Not
Right. Yeah.
Is that he has a beef with the tube, if I remember correctly.
Okay. Yeah. I thought you were matching the tone of the song, so it was just blending in. That could have worked too. Yeah, I was very harmonizing with the song. Good morning.
Nice chat.
To Drew Mega. I think Bear Bear is being framed. Wrong Bear Bear.
We'll see. We'll have to ask him later.
I mean, Bear Bear.
Love candy. He loves candy.
Yeah, Bear Bear is out there eating Snickers and all sorts of like Reese's peanut butter cups. Oh, weak spot for Bear Bear. This is Thunderstone Quest, designed by Mike Elliott, Brian Reese, and Mark Wooton. Oh crap! And I hit the wrong button. Yeah, it says it returns as Thunderstone Quest because it was once Thunderstone. Recruit your heroes, arm your party, then visit the dungeon. And the dungeon has new perils not seen in prior Thunderstone releases. It's a deck building game.
Nice.
I think we've talked about that before. Deck building games, that's not something you've ever done.
Yeah, I've played some deck building.
You
games.
have, okay.
I haven't played a lot of like trading card combat games like Pokemon.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
I went up to block his shot and he didn't hit it. I should have just gone for the ball.
There was a scrum here. Oh, I see. Okay, I thought you were sitting in the net waiting for it. I didn't see you flying in. That's funny. Yeah, I haven't played a lot of deck building games, period. But I guess I kind of lump them together, like the trading card and deck building games kind of together, because that's kind of what you're doing at Pokemon, right? You're trading cards to build a deck.
Well, so games like Pokemon, where you're collecting cards to build out your roster of cards, is different than a game that has the mechanic of a deck building game.
Okay.
A deck building game or a board game that uses that mechanic has a bunch of cards. Like it comes with cards, and the mechanic of the game is you start with like a basic set of cards, and then you have usually like a store of cards you can purchase, and some of your cards get you currency that usually has different names in different games, and you can use those currencies to buy or recruit more cards out of that storefront. And then over the course of the game, your deck evolves as you add more cards to it. You get more powerful and whatnot. And so each turn you draw a handful, usually like 5 or 6 cards from your hand, and when you run out, you reshuffle. So when you buy a new card, it goes into your discard pile, and then you don't get to play it until you've reshuffled your deck and it pops back up.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yep.
Yep. And so my wife and I play Legendary. That has, it's a deck building game. We've also played a Harry Potter game with the kids quite a bit that has deck building elements of one.
See, this is the problem, chat. You all come up with these great names, and then we can't say words anymore. That's not the first time that has happened. We'll be sitting there and be like, well, that's kind of a nice element of that person.
We all remember the Konami code. The one that starts up, up, downs, downs.
See? Nice job, teammate. Nice job, though. Wow. Good games, Drew. Drew said, I think my favorite board game growing up would have to be Game of Life and or Trivial Pursuit. I wish more people would play Trivial Pursuit with me.
Yeah. We just got the kids, Easter Bunny got the kids.
Wink. I mean...
a family Trivial Pursuit that has 2 decks. It has an adult deck and a kid deck. So you can play together, and the kids use the kid cards, so they're a little bit easier, and we use the adult cards.
This is legitimately something we do not try to do wrong here, so this is my fault. I shouldn't have said wink. Yes, of course. So I love Trivial Pursuit. It's one of my favorite games, and I will admit that it was always frustrating playing my parents' version of Trivial Pursuit, because it's this well-known actor in the 1950s, and you're like, well, I don't freaking know any actors from the 1950s at the time, especially. When you're just it's just a cat who just walked in front of you. I just got a glimpse of Sean's camera. There's a cattail just flying through. Nice shot.
Hey.
So
he's knocking stuff off the dresser. No, stop it.
Yeah, I will play Trivial Pursuit with anybody. The nice thing about Trivial Pursuit is, unlike a lot of the trivia games that cause people to stop playing trivia games with me, you don't get rewarded for how quickly you buzz in.
Mm-hmm.
That's why a lot of video game trivia games, people won't play with me, because there's a added bonus for how quickly you buzz in. And if that's the case, that's not necessarily knowing trivia. That just happens to be reflexes.
Yep. Or just buzzing in and hoping you know the answer when it finishes.
Yes. Element, a lot of fun with those games. With Pokemon, you come with a constructed 60-card deck already. If you have PlayStation Plus or whatever it is, Slay the Spire is for free. Slay the Spire vibes, but on a board game. I do have PlayStation Plus. I want to try Marvel Legendary, Sean says Element of One.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the one we play. It's really fun. There's lots of expansions and add-ons and stuff, and it gets pretty complicated pretty fast, but it's a good time.
And is that a game that's also a video game?
I don't think so.
Okay. Because I asked that question because it's probably hard to play that remotely with people who can't come to your place, right?
Correct.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's still fine, but that's kind of a downside.
Yeah.
I feel like your breathing downs our neck.
Element's going to come to your game night, Sean.
Perfect. Yeah, you're welcome anytime.
It would be fun to find a way to have a get together at one of the hubs in the US, whether it's Denver or Chicago or something like that, that hopefully is as affordable as flight can be for... Oh gosh, that is not where I meant to hit that. That's all me. I keep having to go through all the disabled... Anyway, going to a place where, flights as affordable as it possibly can be for everybody in the U.S. where you just have to fly to a certain locale. And then you do this. I think our teammate's getting frustrated with me. And also the person who doesn't know who I am. You've got to be kidding me.
All right, I bumped all of them out of the way. I couldn't get there to play goalie, so I just bullied them out of the way.
Perfect. Sorry, chat. I got distracted by a video game. We were up 4-2, and I was like, "This is great. This is exactly what I want from games on this show. We're just chilling, we're winning, and then I screwed something up."
That sequence of events reminded me of a sports team we watch. Oh, you have a lead? Uh-oh, it's gone. Overtime? Uh-oh.
A team that we used to watch, and a team that couldn't even be successful at sucking.
I know, we couldn't even lose properly.
That's gonna. Oh my gosh. All right. Sorry, chat. We'll get back to this conversation in just a sec. We got to win this game now. Our teammate's been good enough that we deserve to win it for them. So. Nice follow. Oh, I thought you had it.
I thought I did too.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Perfect. That person juked me out of my wheels. That was a nice goal. All right. We lost. We're losers. I hope you don't project that onto us. That we are losers, but that we're losers. What I'm trying to say is, like, don't hold it against us. We're losers, but, like, we're not, you know?
You are one of life's winners.
Thank you, Bob. 4-2, and then on the blink of an eye, we were down 5-4. What were we talking about?
Board games.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we could get together, like, at a place and have, like, a board game. It wouldn't be a board game night. We would stay longer. All right, everyone come over. We're going to be here for, like, 6 hours. Or take off again. Y'all don't get together for game night, Ryan and Sean? Oh, yeah, we do. We do get together for our game night, but we're talking about with you in the audience. So, with you. All right. Thank you for being here. Exclamation point bingo. There's some layups that are on the board.
Sean, you're wearing red, and Hefty has a UK hat on.
So, go get them. Get those entries. I thought you were tucking in your collar like you're getting a haircut.
Maybe I'm getting a haircut.
I like my collars on the inside.
Come on, you can start.
Let's get the news. Video game headlines you need to know. Hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is Thursday, April 13th, 2023, and this is your gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News. First up, something that's happening today, March 13th, April 13th, whatever today
is. You pulled
is.
a Hefty.
Well, it doesn't help that I looked at this story and it's talking about when this game comes out, and it's May. And so I saw May and it made me say March, which still isn't right.
It's like it comes out in March plus 2 months.
So, anyways, we got a Tears of the Kingdom trailer launching today, April 13th at 7 a.m. That's in half an hour. You can go watch it. It's the final pre-launch trailer for the game that comes out in May, on May 12th. Man, months are hard. Nintendo says the trailer will be roughly 3 minutes long, and you can watch it on YouTube, I'm sure, on Nintendo's account at Nintendo America. And this is the third official trailer for Tears of the Kingdom that was announced at E3 2019. And so we'll get to enjoy this today, and then the game in a month. I got to share news with a patient yesterday. We were talking about a trip they're going on at the end of May, and their daughter really enjoys Zelda, and she was talking about needing to find a game for their trip to Tokyo because they're gonna be on the plane a long time. I was like, well, good news, at the beginning of May the new Zelda game comes out. She goes, really? Yes.
You're in
Watch
luck.
the trailer tomorrow at 7 a.m.
That's where you're supposed to be like, tune in to Gaming Morning Show. We have something to tell you tomorrow. And then they're like, why can't you just tell me now? It's like, tease.
So yeah, we'll watch the trailer. I don't know what else they're going to show me. I'm already excited about the game. I already want to play the game. You don't have to sell me on anything anymore, but I do like new trailers, so I'll watch it anyway. Why not?
You're like, I'm still on the fence. I don't know. Maybe show me one more thing.
It only looks really cool. It's got to bump it up to really, really cool. Maybe this trailer will ruin it for everybody.
It's like when you oversell. It's like, you've already sold me. Stop selling. Just, I'll buy it. Uh-oh. Okay, it said something else. I'll think about it. Damn it.
Yeah, I'm over it. So we'll see if there's. I doubt there's going to be anything newsworthy in the trailer, but if there is, we'll review it tomorrow. So stay tuned. In our next news story, we have some PlayStation Plus extra games for the month of April. As we do every month about this time, we get a whole new slate of free games for the extra tier and the platinum tier as well, but these are available for the extra and above. The full list you can see in the link we provided, but some of the highlights will get Kena, Bridge of Spirits, out on PlayStation 4 and 5. That was a pretty fun game, very cute, worth checking out. That will be free for extra and above. Doom Eternal as well. Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus, and Wolfenstein The Old Blood, both available, so that's cool. And Sackboy, A Big Adventure, is going to be available on both platforms. Those are the premium level subscription, the top tier of the PlayStation Plus membership roster. You get all of the Dooms. Doom from 93, Doom 2 from 94, Doom 64 from 97, Doom 3 from 2003. So you can check out all of those on that tier. There are some titles leaving PlayStation Plus tier. It looks like on May 15th, so you got a good month still before these are going away, and those include Marvel Spider-Man, Resident Evil, and NBA 2K Playgrounds 2. So go check those out. They do have, I haven't seen this before, but it may have been there. I suppose there is a new Last Chance to Play tab within the collections page on the PlayStation Plus dashboard app. So that's probably your best place to keep an eye out on games that are leaving soon, so you know what to play now. So check a look.
So their whole tagline for this particular month of giveaways is PlayStation Plus, live in constant doom.
Sounds right.
Seems like they should have thought that one through a little bit more, but here we are. So.
Live in constant doom. Also, you can play Doom Eternal on
by the way,
Plus.
the Polygon tweet that we shared on the screen that says Doom Eternal and Wolfenstein lead PlayStation Plus extra games. No, was it Kena?
Mm-hmm.
That game is the one that should be leading. Yeah. That game was awesome. So
that game was great, and it's beautiful, and it's made by first-time developers.
Crushed it.
Yeah, they really did a good job. They were an animation studio.
Hey, we should try video games. Yeah, that sounds good. How do you think we'll do? Oh, we could just put one out there, see how it goes. Oh, it was freaking amazing. Okay, great.
I'm excited to see what they do next. In our last piece of news, some updates for Redfall is going to launch with quality mode on Xbox. This is from Marcus Stewart of Game Informer. Xbox fans are pretty excited for Redfall. It's coming next month, and they'll initially have to make do with only one graphics option, as the game will be launching with won't be launching with a performance mode, only a quality mode. This was revealed in a tweet. Arcane revealed that only quality mode will be available when the game releases on May 2nd. A 60 FPS performance mode is coming at an unspecified date, but until it does, the game will run on Xbox Series X, locked in at 4K 30 FPS, and on the Xbox Series S at 1440p 30 FPS. So not many options for you to start with, but they will be coming sometime in the future. The PC version is going to be probably the way to go if you really value performance over resolution. Or you could just be patient and wait for the other modes to launch, which will happen at some point.
Is this atypical?
Not unheard of, but I would say not the standard practice. I usually try to get at least a couple options available at launch, because some people really are more worried about resolution, some are way more worried about frames, so you give people the option to optimize what they enjoy and value the most. But not for Redfall. You do what we tell you to do. Or else. And always last but never least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News with the world-renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today, like A Night in the Attic out on PC, Boundary out on PC, Cannon Dancer Osman out on PlayStations, Xboxes, and Switch, Hello Kitty and Friends Happiness Parade out on Switch, Hunt the Night out on PC, Kill It With Fire VR out on PC, Shard Punk out on Shardpunk Verminfall out on PC, Trinity Fusion out on PC, Vampire Survivors Tides of the Oskari out on the Xboxes and PC, Boo Dolls out on PC, and for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's name of the morning goes to Dogfight, a sausage bomber story. Out on PlayStations, Xboxes, Switch, and PC.
All right, I need you to do me a favor. Will you like mark that one in like yellow or something so that even if it doesn't win name of the month or isn't even a finalist, we remember that one?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, that's a great name. I wonder what it's about.
Sausage bombing.
Gross. There you go. That's our name of the morning. Congratulations, Dogfight, a sausage bomber story. Oh, jeez. It could become our name of the month. And if it does, you have a chance to win it first as a Patreon subscriber. Nearly 30 of you already are, and you can sign up to become one too. Just go to patreon.com/gamingmorningshow. When you sign up, you get access to Twitch emotes via sports.gaming's Twitch channel. There's right now, I think, 6 of them. We can always add more. We're working on a couple of others, so you have a chance to get those. And there's an exclusive subscriber show, and you get early access to most things that we make. So check it out right now at patreon.com/gamingmorningshow. And thank you, Sean, for the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News.
You bet.
All right, it's 6:39. We got to hustle just a touch. Let's say hi to our mascots who aren't Bob, even though I don't think Bob technically is a mascot. I think Bob works here. But do the mascots not work here?
I don't pay.
Now I'm confused.
Ding!
All right, I think I have it right. Let's say hi to Bear and the Eagle the Mathematical. They're hanging outside, waiting to know if Hefty Goof will come and hide so they can seek, because they like that game. It's something that they do. Bear, Eagle the Mathematical reveals themselves to you. Used the wrong verb there, wrong tense, but still like a 7 out of 10. So. Is that just a peep from Eagle the Mathematical?
He's trying to be in a hurry.
Sounds like he's like a songbird. Rockin' Eagle. Rockin' Eagle. That's great. Let's see. Doom 64 on PlayStation is down. This has to be the first crossover from Nintendo to PS. I don't know. Has Doom been on the PlayStation before?
Doom 64 specifically?
No. I mean, I imagine. I guess, yeah, there's been other Dooms, like Doom Eternal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nintendo and Sony have a connection from a long ago, says This sounds like I should open a storybook. Sony and Nintendo have a connection from long ago. Shania, Mark, Choo Choo. I don't think we can make it a movie trailer sometime. Before Sony decided to build the PS1, they originally had a tentative agreement with Nintendo to partner on a disc gaming console for Super Famicom. Things fell through, and Sony decided to make their own console instead. Well, let's see how that works out for them, shall we? Good morning. Nice chat to Keith, Anthony, and Quiet Eye Gaming. It's good to see you both. Thank you for being here this morning.
Nice chat.
Have I missed the birthday segment? No, you have not. Quiet Eye Gaming. The That's good. That's good. Quiet. All right. It's time to tell you.
You can news if you wanna.
The story that we're tracking at this hour on this morning radio show that plays games. Chat, you're just crushing it today so far. Oh my gosh. Will there be multiple Billy Thundergun Team Into the Match award winners? Find out on Gaming Morning Show. At the very end. We don't do it now. You have to wait. So, this story comes to you courtesy of Sherry Walsh of UPI. There's a story of New York's first ever rat czar. This may not be the person that lives in the sewers and fights the likes of the Ninja Turtles. Who knows? Could be. I don't think it is. However, what this is somebody who's going to apparently help with the ever-growing rat problem in New York City. So, we'll tell you that story right now on this morning radio show that plays games. New York City has named its first ever rat czar to tackle the Big Apple's growing rat population, which has become a major quality of life and health issue. New York City Mayor Eric Adams appointed former school teacher Kathleen Corradi on Wednesday as the city's first director of rodent mitigation, or rat czar. Quote, New York City has done a lot recently when it comes to fighting public enemy number one, rats. But it was clear we needed someone solely focused on leading our rat reduction efforts across all 5 boroughs. And today, I'm proud to announce Kathy Corradi as New York City's first ever rat czar, said Mayor Adams. Quote, Kathy has the knowledge, drive, experience, and energy to send rats packing and create a cleaner, more welcoming city for all New Yorkers. Corradi will be responsible for creating a rat mitigation plan while coordinating city agencies to detect rats, cut off their food sources, and exterminate them. New York City records show rat sightings increased dramatically last year, almost 21,600 rat complaints through the end of September, an increase of 74% over the same time period in 2020.
Wow. I didn't realize rats were public enemy number one.
That's why you see, when you go to New York City, you see all the wanted posters. They're all rats. Have you noticed that?
I have, yeah.
Yeah.
At least every time I've been.
Every time I've been in New York City. We need someone who actually lives in New York City to tell us if that seems to be the case for them.
I know rats aren't good, but public enemy number one? Jeez.
I mean, have they tried hiring the Pied Piper? Isn't that what the Pied Piper did? Was go through with a flute and lead all the mice out of the city or something like that? Or actually, wait, I think the Pied Piper actually has a very dark reality. It was not that. I'll have to remember.
Yeah. Oh, what a jerk.
Oh. Is she related to Johnny Karate? Yeah, Corradi. So I could be saying Kathy's last name incorrectly, but it sounded like karate to me as well. Catherine Karate, says Drew Mega, chopping down the rats, one rat at a time. Well, you want to know who taught Kathy karate, right?
Yeah.
Master Splinter.
Of course. She's turned her back on it.
Yeah. I don't care what you've done for me in the past, Master Splinter. I must take your kind down. Master Splinter's like, that's fine. I'm not even a rat anymore, man.
I turned back to a human.
That is very not where I want. Drop pass. I'm happy we're both there. Drew Vega said, I'd like next animal host on GMS for 1,000. Yeah, I think Bob is not a mascot. I think Bob is our announcer, big voice person who lives in a box. Who lives in a box in Hefty's garage.
Bob.
Just beat the crap out of this guy. And then they scored because of that. Yeah. I took that person all the way from their goal to midfield. Oh, I like that name. Energy Dude. They're also helping with the New York crisis. They're bringing all the energy.
Yeah. Public enemy number 2.
You know what? I started to show the kids for no reason other than the song "I've Got the Power" hit my head one day. The Power Rangers '90s movie soundtrack. And
Nice.
yeah, I just like randomly in the car, I'm like, you all should check this out. And there's a song in there that's like, uh-oh, we're in trouble. And now that like that happens, I was playing Apex last night with Ash Jeff, and we were getting in a fight. I was like, uh-oh, we're in trouble. He's like, what are you doing? I was like, you don't remember that song? Jeff's like, oh, I remember that song. He's like, what are you doing? Oh. Oh, nice. All right. It's good to see everyone. Thank you for being here this morning. We truly, truly appreciate it. It's been a fun show so far. What is your favorite board game? So far, we've heard Monopoly from Downs. We heard of Thunderstone Quest from Element of One, and then Trivial Pursuit and Game of Life from Drew Make. I believe I've recapped all those who have answered that question so far. If you want to do exclamation point bingo, you can. And sometimes if you answer the topic of the day, that gives you one of your bingo squares. So maybe that's how she will defeat the rat problem, by going undercover and training some Ninja Turtles. Maybe they're impressionable teenage Ninja Turtles.
Uh-oh.
No worries. I accidentally ran into our teammate, too. Drew Mega says, your next animal host should be Walrus the Handy Thesaurus. Walrus Thesaurus. Nice. I like that. Quiet Am Gaming says, one of the few CDs I ever owned was the Power Rangers movie soundtrack. So do you know the song I'm talking about, Quiet? I have no clue who sings it. I mean, I'd have to look it up. I mean, it's on the Spotify list. But...
It wasn't sung by the Power Rangers?
No, it was not an ensemble singing. Well, that's not what I meant to do, but here we are. I think there's like a line that's like, and it bursts our bubble. Like it's a bouncy song. Kind of feel like I deserve to play like 10 seconds of it in the show. Uh-oh. I'm not going to get the angle. Thank you.
Nice clear.
Yeah. I'm going to admit that's not how I thought that was going to go.
Get in there.
Yes.
Nice. I got a pool shot assist for that.
You got like a springboard. That was a very classic, hefty goal.
That's
3-3 with 16 seconds to go. Birthday is this day in gaming history coming up. Keith, your time is on the way. Oh boy. Oh boy.
I couldn't get there.
Oh, you tried real hard, too.
Yeah, that's coming from far away.
Is there like a nice try button? Oh, yeah, here it is.
Oh, I had it. I got in the way.
Oh! I just guessed wrong. That would have been sick.
That'd been awesome.
All right, 6:51 West Coast time. It's 9:51 out east, 2:51 for those watching GMS in the UK. Thank you for being here. Sports.gaming, Hefty Goof, it is great to see you. We appreciate it very, very much that you would spend any semblance of time with us. Sports.gaming would have been MVP. I did score over 100 points, so bingo cards get wrecked. But that's okay. You'll have another chance coming up next hour with this morning radio show that plays games. He is Sean. I am Hefty Goof, if I mentioned that already. It's National Make Your Lunch Count Day, celebrate Teen Literature Day, and an International Special Librarians Day, among other days of the day. So we're truly appreciative that you are here. Let's do birthdays this day in gaming history. If you have a birthday to celebrate, please let us know. While you also answer, what is your favorite board game? Because we would like to celebrate with you. Keith Anthony. Paging Keith Anthony. Because yesterday jumped in the chat, alluded to this, and then also hopped in just a second ago and asked, have you missed the birthday segment? So paging Keith Anthony. Actually, would you send out the PA announcement? Have Keith pick up the white courtesy phone, please.
Keith Anthony, attention please. Please pick up the nearest white courtesy phone.
No, we'll wait. Keith? Good morning. Nice chat to Keith Anthony.
Austin, your mom is here.
Okay, well, we'll do Austin's in the meantime. Give Keith a couple more tries to be here. Austin Attack 12 is here. Nice chat to you. It's good to see you.
Nice chat.
It's my bestie Jackson's birthday. Are you ready? To you, bestie Jackson, it's your birthday song. It isn't very long.
Toot toot.
Good morning and nice chat to K-Laugh.
Nice chat.
Maybe try it one more time. A little more oomph with how you're paging, Keith.
Please attention. Keith Anthony! Please pick up the nearest white courtesy phone.
See if this works. I mean, I'm sure Keith has other things to do on Keith's birthday, but
This is the important part.
we legitimately only decided to get on the show today because of Keith's birthday, so we were going to take the day off. I mean, do you hear my voice? I needed a day of rest. Is that my voice? Is that my voice?
I don't think he's coming back.
All right, well, in the meantime, we'll say happy birthday to Lozzabean. Lozzabean also has a birthday today. Not a frequent audience member of the show, but has ran around in some of the Apex Legends circles that I've been in and many others. And Copia, I think, hosted a Apex Legends get-together. There's another one coming up May 20th, and Lozza was in that. So not only should you get Copia's album, which is called Volume 1 New Beginnings, part of an interpretive concept called quadrilogy, but you should also tell Copia to say to Lozzabean, it's your birthday song. It isn't very long.
Toot toot.
So there you go. All right. Well,
Bye.
I guess. Keith, someone
Wherever
get
you are.
ready to hit the stream marker button. Me. All right, in 3, 2. Keith Anthony has a birthday today. First time we're hearing about it just now. Definitely not waiting like 36 hours to hear this and then not be here. Although Keith is probably still lurking. So to you, Keith Anthony, it's your birthday song. It isn't very long.
Oh, I forgot to hang up the phone.
Why is there a tugboat here? In all seriousness, Keith Anthony, thank you for letting us know. If you want to tell us about your birthday chat, and we don't have it already, you can throw it in our Discord. There is a birthdays channel. All right, celebrity birthdays today. We have the person who played Hellboy, I believe, Ron Perlman. Is that true?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Has a birthday today. Ron Perlman celebrating birthday number 73.
He also appeared in an episode of the Peacock hit show Poker Face.
I think you're right. So Mike Rose is the one who's credited for this. I'm pretty sure Mike's been just watching a lot of Poker Face. My Poker Face. Ma. I mean, I've heard it's a good show.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. I'm never gonna watch it now because I've heard too much about it.
Let's have a watch party. Nah. Today's singer Peabo Bryson turns 72.
Peabo once appeared in an episode of the show Fame.
Oh, Fame had that was like an NBC show, I think. Yeah.
I think you're right.
Because it was also the 1980s. Oh, no, it was both a TV show in the 80s, but also a 1980 film. Because what I remember about Fame is that's where that song, Fame, I'm gonna live forever, I'm gonna something in my eye. That song. Wow, I hit that note. Did you hear that?
That was nice.
Yeah. Hefty singer as well? Question mark?
Please pay your hosts with plenty of voice flattery.
But I thought Fame returned to NBC like 10 years ago.
Maybe
Nah,
not.
we'll figure that out some other time. A band leader, rock musician Max Weinberg turns 72.
Nice. His son Jay is a drummer for the band Slipknot.
Oh, I think we learned that once on this show.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Do you want to know why I put emphasis on 7?
Why is that?
Because in 1993, Weinberg got the role of the band leader and part of the Max Weinberg 7 on Late Night with Conan O'Brien. See what I did there?
Oh, clever.
Yeah. Actor Ricky Schroeder is 53 today.
Ricky has a middle name. And his middle name is Bartlett.
Ricky Bartlett Schroeder.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I've heard the name Ricky Schroeder. I have no clue who this person is. Do you have any idea what movies?
No idea.
Chat. Allison Williams, actress, turns 35 today.
She starred in the film Megan.
I remember I was watching someone on Twitch or something like that. They're like, we should all watch Megan together. I was like, you have fun. Huh. Oh, she was in Get Out. And then was in a horror film called The Perfection before Megan in 2022.
Horror film.
From Connecticut, went to Yale.
Wow.
Let's see. Allison Williams. Hannah Marks is an actress as well, turns 30 today.
Hannah's originally from Santa Monica, California.
From Santa Monica, California. Please welcome. I don't have a drummer birthday, Bob. Max Weinberg is a drummer. But it's not his son Jay's birthday. We don't have a drummer birthday today, Mark.
Yeah.
Did I say Mark?
Yeah. Oh no, they know Bob's real name.
Who the hell is Mark?
I don't know. What's it? Well,
No, his name is Max. His son's name is Jay. There's no
Jay, yeah.
Mark on this list.
hold on. Control F. Mark. Hannah Marks.
That's where it came from.
That's what it was.
Thank you for saving me. Keith Anthony, are you here? Hey, Sean, keyboardist Jimmy.
Keith Anthony, please. Please come back.
It's your birthday. Keith's probably celebrating his birthday. Today, keyboardist Jimmy Destry of Blondie is 69 years old.
Nice.
Nice.
Thank you, Mark. Oh, I remember this. Today, Guy Fawkes, the English...
Guy Fawkes?
Yeah. English revolutionary.
Funk!
Nice.
Had a birthday.
It's also actor Paige Hannah's birthday from Fame. She's 59.
You know, I think there was a reboot of Fame. Did you know about that? Drew Megan says, I think you're right, Hefty. There was a reboot of Fame a while back. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Down says, Friends and Poker Face. Friends, How I Met Your Mother, and Poker Face is now going to become our group. Right. Glenn Howerton of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, 47 today. Actor Sandra Santiago from Miami Vice is 66. And guitarist Joey Mazzola of Sponge is 62.
Wow.
Sponge.
Sponge.
Oh, Caroline
Sounds
Ray.
absorbent.
Did you say absorbent?
Yeah.
One of their best songs. Actor comedian Caroline Ray from Sabrina the Teenage Witch is also 59 today. So there you go. All right, that was a good birthday segment, except for Keith ditching us. Keith probably has stuff to do. Let's do this day in gaming history, shall we?
Sounds good.
All right, we have one from before. We have two. Man, I'm telling you, this is the month for you to play Lawsuit or Not Lawsuit. We have two from before 1995. So, Sean, 1983.
Ooh, 83's early. Not a lawsuit.
Bob plays a didgeridoo. Your answer's locked in. You said not a lawsuit to 1983. Atari signs a long-term agreement with Williams Electronics, giving Atari first refusal rights to Williams coin-operated games for home video game and computer games.
Correct.
Nice work. How about 1992, Sean?
Ooh, I was tricked by a 92 date earlier this week. I'm going to go lawsuit.
You said lawsuits 1992. Nintendo releases The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System in the US. So sorry, but...
Incorrect.
92 is my nemesis.
I think Bob kind of took some delight in your wrongness.
Yeah, what a jerk, Mark.
That was no, incorrect still.
Yeah, Mark. 2010, Ubisoft, don't call me Ubisoft, releases the Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Conviction video game. That was available on...
Xbox 360.
There you go. That's your This Day in Gaming History on Gaming Morning Show. It's 7:04. Next hour, we're going to give you a list of the day. That list pertains to the best board games to play in 2023. I like that you're finding like a recent board games list as opposed to the most classic board games, because this might open up some options to people.
Yeah, for sure. I thought that I found some that had more board games, but I thought this one, it's so current that some of these are new games, or at least games that are still easy to find.
Guy Fawkes is weird to say. It's like you start to say folks and end with Fox, or like aux cable with an F. We'll come back with the second hour in just a little bit on this PG-13 rated show, at least until the very end of it. Thank you, Ben. Thank you for filling for the follows on Twitch. We'll come back with more on Gaming Morning Show on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, GamingMorningShow.tv. That is our website. Second hour next.
dry all my tears. No, I'm not looking for someone to scare away the fears. No, I know it's not gonna happen. Don't believe in happy forever after. No one should have to feel this torn. We're unable to speak with voices to soar. We could do better than this.
See if hardware announcements are paired with continued information from the Zelda Breath of the Wild camp.
I hate that. Hey, there's this really sweet, awesome game you've been waiting forever to come out. But you have to buy a whole new system to play it. Haha, suckers.
Maybe you can play half of it.
My guess / assumption, just because they have a history of this, is if this is being developed as a Switch predecessor game, that it will get a version on the Switch. It may just not be as pretty. Yeah, so it'll be playable on the Switch.
Pretty, but
Yep.
Yeah. Ooh, I can see like a corner. Ah.
The polygons, they're hurting my eyes.
Oh no! I saw maybe a pic. Oh wait, no, that's just dirt. Ah.
You can also follow Look It's Myco, Sportside Gaming, and myself. It is now 6:40 on this West Coast clock that I have in front of me. It's 9:40 out on the East Coast. We're happy that you're here. I promise. Quiet Eye Gaming and Drew Mega have both checked in. Quiet said, I mean, the last two Zelda games were both cross-gen, not last two of the last three, to be specific. And Drew Mega's been able to work
7 of the last 12
from home for the last 12 years and loves it. In my opinion, most cases working remote has so many advantages over working in the office. All right. It's also 2:40 in the UK.
What?
Sorry. I left you hanging there for so
He was
long.
holding that in there.
Man,
I got worried for a second.
I didn't mean to go to the East Coast. I didn't realize if I got to the East Coast, I had to finish the loop. So sorry. Hefty almost killed Sean. Yeah, Hefty almost killed Sean this morning.
Just continuously going off.
I'm really bad at waking up. Like I will snooze a lot, right? And I, especially in my single days, my college days, would frequently put my alarm across the room to try to get up easier. And I became an expert at getting up out of bed, snoozing the alarm, going back to bed, to the point where when I lived in a studio apartment in LA, I had a bunk bed, and the bottom was a futon. So basically, that was my couch and bed in one. And I would be sleeping on the top bunk, get out of it, walk across the room, snooze the alarm, run and jump, like high jump back into my bed, all like 20 times every morning, because I just am that bad at waking up.
Oh, man.
It's amazing what you can train yourself to do.
Yes.
It's like the Olympic athlete of snoozing.
The price of like a normal game.
$40?
That's about what a regular board game costs. in
I
the store.
remember back in
No,
my day,
really?
I could go
For
to a
reals, yeah.
store and buy Monopoly
my
for
God.
$10.
Seriously, I feel so old. I'm like, $40.
Back when I was a kid, I'd walk uphill both ways to play Mr. Bacon's Big Adventure.
Theo Downs has a question for you. It's simply
Yes.
Halloween?
Hello. Hello, it's Halloween.
It hurts my ears so much, but it's great.
Can
I'm
you sing one of the
sorry.
songs from Nightmare Before Christmas that in that accent? Like this is Halloween.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, that'd be great.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween. 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 Halloween.
It's everything I wanted. Agree.
All right, we turn over to Look It's Myco. Mike, did the Mets win?
New York Mets ace Tyler Megill had a strong outing, and the Mets won 2-0.
This would be the perfect time for me to be able to like hit the button that brings us back
Excuse me.
to the Wayback Machine. It's like, We go way back to the start of the Mets season where Mike was going, we have no Scherzer, we have no DeGrom. I don't even know who this Miguel guy is. And now 2 games later, he's the ace of the staff.
He's pitching great though. When DeGrom comes back, they're gonna have a lot of choices to make if they send down Cookie Carrasco, Taijuan Walker, or Tyler Migo.
Sean and I are fully anticipating Mike being like, Jacob DeGrom, get him out of here. This guy's a bum.
You guys, that's so hilarious.
Nice work.
Slow down for a sec. I need to get out of my head. My face is turning all kinds of red. Oh, it's like you stole my breath, but I can't forget. Ooh, you know you're making me nervous. No, digging deep, you scratch through my surface. Hey, oh, you know you're making me. You know you're making me, but
Win $10 next Monday with exclamation point bingo. Type exclamation point bingo in chat right now and get this hour's bingo card. And take Gaming Morning Show with you on Twitter Spaces. Find us at Watch GMS on Twitter and listen while scrolling your feed. Or try audio only on Twitch.
oh, you're making me. Oh, you're making me. You're making me. Oh, you know you're making me. Oh,
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, list of the day, and sports. Become a Patreon. Join our Discord. Go to GMS.watch and click on where to find GMS. It's all coming up on Gaming Morning Show. Time for hour number 2. Right now.
Morning, gamer. Welcome back in. It's Gaming Morning Show. Thank you so much for being here. We truly appreciate it. It's going to be a good show over the course of the next 2 hours. We're going to continue with our programming. That is sports.gaming, left side of your screen. I am Hefty Goof. Fun show so far. We appreciate you being with us wherever you may be. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. You can win $10 with bingo, exclamation point bingo if you would like. Right now, Drew Mega was the first winner of a drawing that we were able to do for bingo, won last Monday. Will you be next Monday's winner? Find out with Gaming Morning Show. You can also find us on Instagram and TikTok at Gaming Morning Show. I got to play the song. I can't get it out of my head. This is that song from Power Rangers, the clinically acclaimed film from the 90s.
By the hit band Shampoo.
Yeah. This is the Power Rangers, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I can't play that whole thing or else, we're going to immediately get DMCA'd. But what I can do is play from the soundtrack this song.
Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Something's come along and it's burst our bubble. Yeah. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Gotta get home quick, march on the double.
There you go, from the band Shampoo. From Shampoo. Trouble. I'm telling you, that song just sticks in your brain. It's very good. Very good. So good. So anyway, I hope that will, I should see if Bob, aka Mark, has any interest in singing that. Where'd I come up with Mark?
I don't know.
Don't know. It had to be maybe Marks as the last name, but it still doesn't make any sense for me. All right, in about 10 minutes, we'll tell you best board games to play in 2023. And then coming up later, it'll be sports.
Sports.
Did your Calgary Flames set the all-time record for overtime losses in the season? Find out.
Sports.
6:50. And by 6:50, I mean 7:50. It kind of does feel like a Chaos Thursday, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
All right.
That's fitting.
Yeah, it is. We could all just stop watching and just watch Poker Face, I guess.
Poker face.
Poker Face. Down says a Bob mark like a question mark or exclamation mark. A Bob mark.
Snoopy line thingy.
I mean, doesn't know what that thing is, so why not? Man. Okay. What's your favorite board game? I don't think we got to this question for you and me. Mine is definitely the Game of Life. I like all the trivia games. Like I said, Trivial Pursuit, super fun. There was a card game, kind of. It was a board game, card game called Taboo. I loved that game back in the day where you couldn't say certain words to get people to guess what word you're trying to get them to guess. So I like that game a lot. But the Game of Life is probably my favorite, legacy board game, since I can't say cats. So.
Nice. I have lots, as per usual. But I think one of the games that was my favorites that will never truly play the same way again was when we played through Pandemic Legacy Season 1. That was a lot of fun. It was very interesting. It was the first Legacy game I've played where it evolves as you play and you make permanent changes to the board and the pieces, and it was cool.
I hope they come out with the second one.
Could you imagine? We'd get right on playing that.
Yeah. So we have Legacy Season 2, Pandemic Legacy Season 2, right? Is that what it's called? Season 2?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's sitting on top of our armoire here in the house. Sean, his wife, my wife, and me, we played that for 1 or 2 sittings?
2, and they both went the same way. Because the game rules are slightly different, so there's a practice round. We play the practice round, and then it sat for like 5 months, so we had to play the practice round again, and now it's sat for like 3 years.
It's been a long time. We've been waiting to play that game again, much like we've been waiting to play Monopoly on the show again. So. It was cool. 1 year ago today, Miss Theo was on the show. I feel like we haven't seen Theo on the show in 2 years. Apparently, just last year. Time is not as fast as it sometimes seems. Nice shot.
I had just enough boost to get there.
I didn't even mean to send it across this hotly, but yeah, I put a little oomph on that. Hopefully that's a good... Well, oh my gosh, Hefty, you could have scored that. You could still score it. Yes! Yes, thank you, Sean!
with our power together.
This is going to be the fastest game in Rocket League history.
That was great.
That was wonderful. Is that their name? Oh, Hungry Homies. I thought it was Hungry Horses. Hungry Horses. All right, are we all even strength now? Yeah, it looks like everyone's there for Orange Team.
I think everyone's moving again.
After we got spotted a 2-goal lead.
That should be enough to coast to the finish.
Oh, yeah. Name one other time this morning where we haven't been able to finish a 2-goal lead. Nice. You're getting me all the assists.
Yeah. We got our teammate at 14 points. What a loser.
King Kong, you're the best. Oh, wait, that's the other team. Rock, you're the best, okay? I love the Giants, too. Please don't quit. Oh, it's so close.
Oh. Popped it up just a little too high.
Yeah, see, Rock? Yeah, there you go.
Save.
There, I said what a save. You know, it's funny, because I think we're asking about board games, and technically today's Scrabble's day to shine.
Right.
And I feel badly, because I do like Scrabble. But I don't think I know a lot of people who like to play Scrabble. And part of the, best ways to play Scrabble is knowing all those, 2-letter words that work. And I don't.
Right.
So I think there's just more of a science to Scrabble than I've ever taken the time to, learn.
Yeah, you gotta study. Nice.
Did you see this goal?
Pretty good.
Wow.
Pretty good.
All
I
right.
think we're done.
No, we still got
someone
Obey. Don't leave, Obey. Here, let it get in there. Let's try to keep them around. I don't want to have a forfeit.
This is where the tides turn.
Well, it could. We are playing with fire, but I mean Obey did a good job. So maybe if they get a couple more goals, they'll get another human teammate. It's still got 3 minutes left. There, I missed that one on purpose. Make it look like I totally just missed it. All right, don't worry. I'm playing goalie. Oh.
Still missing on purpose.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna hit that one. Just not gonna. If I don't want them to quit, I should probably not just beat the crap out of them. Drop pass. I don't know what that was. This is the best part about playing Rocket League with me. You don't know if I'm just messing around. My messing around looks an awful lot like me trying. Scrabble's the worst as downs, spelling and math. That's true. I guess there is a math component to Scrabble. Were you trying to score backwards?
I was just trying to get it towards the goal.
Nice shot.
Get the assists.
Oh, now it's over. Oh, wrong one. I was going to try to vote to concede, but congratulations, NYG Rock. Go Giants. Tournament winner is your MVP.
With that goal, he stole MVP from me. I had it locked.
With that goal.
Oh, he wants to party up. How cute.
No.
Goodbye.
It's not you, it's us.
Yeah.
I'm sure Rock's going to continue playing. We have to stop.
He can party up. Does he want to play again? Half an hour?
Yeah. Can you wait like 20 minutes? We got some. You can sift through list of the day if you want to. I have always wondered what it would be like to pipe in our show into the game chat. And then be like, well, if they don't want to listen to it, they can just mute us. Probably annoy the heck out of people.
Probably. It probably wouldn't go over well.
It's 7:24 West Coast time. It's 10:24 out east, 3:24 for those watching GMS in the UK. Thank you for being here. K-Laugh is here this morning. It's great to see our head of research and development saying, Trivial Pursuit. My family would always play boys versus girls during reunions, and I was always in awe of my grandfather saving the day whenever the rest of us didn't know the answer. We'd be stumped. Look at him, and he'd grumble out the answer every time.
That's awesome.
I mean, that's a good memory. Mm-hmm. And that's the thing, is Trivial Pursuit back when I was a kid, it was really hard because all the stuff was from before I was born, by and large.
Yeah, the sports category was impossible.
See, and I actually did pretty okay with sports back then, but still.
I don't know baseball stats from the 60s.
Raleigh Fingers. The K-Laugh of yesteryear, Lamau, yes. I remember K-Laugh. He was the best trivia player I could ever be around. He was a legend. Legend, I tell you. K-Raff!
Did you call him K-Raff?
K-Raff!
Is that his Ninja Turtle?
Yeah. Yeah, K-Laugh's always been partial to Raph. All right, let's do list of the day. This comes to you courtesy of... Oh, IGN. Wow, we're going mainstream today.
Oh, never heard of him. What an unusual website.
Bob, is that unique?
No.
Okay, no, just... Does he take his time to answer? Just saying, nope, not going to be unique or wacky. If you're doing exclamation point bingo, though, sometimes there are list of the day elements that are in there if you have a chance to play and get qualified to get a $10 gaming gift card to the store of your choice, likely, on Mondays. Gaming Morning Show will spin the wheel of names. All right, best board games to play in 2023 according to IGN. Now, it's funny because the way this URL is labeled, it says best games of all time, which I thought was kind of funny. But it is best games to play in 2023 by Matt Thrower, updated March of 2023.
Nice.
I'm happy that they wrote best board games to play in 2023 in the year 2023.
Yeah, it'd be if this was written in 2020. Man, seen to the future.
Be a little awkward. By the way, if you buy something through this post, IGN may get a share of the sale, just so you know. It says it's got to be something that's stood the test of time, like all of our picks for the best
Beep.
board games. But at the same time, we need to steer away from games that have become diminished by familiarity and shift into the new and exciting territory. So here you go. Here are new board games to play in 2023 according to IGN.
1.
Cosmic Encounter. This is for ages 14 plus. Takes about 1 to 2 hours and 3 to 5 players can play. Lots of games revolve around grabbing territory, and they tend to be kind of tentative alliances and festering enmities? Enmity? Whoa. Let me check this one out. Stop. Alright, hold on. I gotta pause the show in my monitor and click this button. This is why you can't give me the hard ones. Enmities?
I still can't even find the word.
It's like third line down. Festering
Enmity.
enmities?
Enmities.
What the heck is that?
Oh, you know. Enmities.
A noun for hostility, perhaps? Or the state or feeling of being actively opposed or hostile to someone or something?
Oh, enemies.
Hey, Sean, could you play the live sound of Pickle reacting to me having to say that word, please? I mean, where the hell is Walrus the handy thesaurus when we need it? Whatever. Cosmic Encounter. Find it where board games are sold.
2.
Number 2 is Gloomhaven, the current king of board games. This age range is 14 plus, 1 to 4 players, takes 1 to 2 hours for a round. This game's been around for a while, and it's a bit genre blending. If you like old-fashioned dungeon crawls with a strong narrative, this has a 95 scenario campaign, a fantasy adventure that's got you covered. Gloomhaven has sold very, very well for some time. So if you're a board game fan, you've most likely heard of it, and it's worth checking out at some point. Gloomhaven also has Jaws of the Lion, which is either a standalone or can serve as an expansion to Gloomhaven, and it's a smaller campaign at a much smaller price tag. So if you want to just dabble in some Gloomhaven and not get the literal giant box, this is a good way to go.
Jaws of the Lion, it's the Jaws of the fight.
3.
Hey, look at this. Pandemic Legacy Season 1, as recommended by Gaming Morning Show.
Fantastic.
Don't play Season 2, though. That thing will never happen. It's for 13 plus, 2 to 4 players. 60 minutes of playtime? Now that is a lie.
I think each individual round took
Each
about
individual
an hour.
round. Yes, that's true. Let's see. This is a legacy concept. In fact, was it the one that introduced, it says here, introduced legacy concepts to the game?
It introduced the concepts to Pandemic,
Okay.
but this wasn't the first Legacy game. Risk Legacy was actually the first true Legacy game.
Huh. After a few plays, your copy will be a unique record of your group's play. So in addition to offering a very personal tale to engage you, Pandemic Legacy also individualizes your strategic experience. It's a magical combination that has spawned 2 further seasons. Create an epic arc of a story and strategy to enjoy with a gaming group or even as one of the best family board games. By the time we resume it, our kids will be old enough to play.
True.
4.
Number 4 is Twilight Struggle. This is for 14 plus as well. It is a 2-player game and it takes 3+ hours. So if you got some time to kill, this might be a good one. This is billed as a Cold War simulation and has bullet-pointed rules. It can appear daunting to the uninitiated, but it's been widely acclaimed as the best game of all time after its 2009 release. Players each have hands of event cards that replicate key moments from the conflict, keyed to either their side or their opponent. If you play an opponent's card, you still make moves on the board, but their event also occurs. This makes every hand a thrilling tactical dance of play and counterplay as you try to move your plans forward while nullifying the enemies.
5.
The next one is Agricola. Ricola. This for 12 plus, 1 to 4 players, can take about 90 minutes. Quote, best game ever. That was what it was once referred to. However, you might not think that would be the case for a game about farming, but when you step back from the theme, writes the author, growing a family to work on a family farm is a dead ringer for the most popular worker placement mechanism. As a result, Agricola conjures a real sense of growing and developing your humble plantation to a thriving stead. You got a lot of cards in this. In fact, it's a huge deck of cards.
You know what they say about a big deck.
A lot of strategic variety allows you to tailor things like complexity and interaction of your group's tastes.
6.
Number 6 is the Castles of
Ron.
Burgundy. The Castles of
Ron.
Burgundy. Age range is 12 plus. It's 2 to 4 players, and a round takes 30 to 90 minutes. This is a game of estate building in medieval France. You could be forgiven for feeling overwhelmed by the options to grow your castle, but it's a dice-based game where the roll each turn limits your choices of where you can take actions. Don't be fooled into thinking this is a random game. Rather, the dice are there to keep throwing you curveballs you have to dodge around as you build a strategy. I haven't played this one, but it sounds interesting. Estate building game.
Estate building in 1970s San Diego.
7.
Lords of Waterdeep. This is 2 to 5 players for an hour, 12 plus. By marrying... I got so choked up. By marrying the sensibilities of Dungeons and Dragons with the mechanics of modern board games, Lords of Waterdeep made a smash hit. Players take roles of power brokers in the city, hire adventurers to defeat perils threatening Waterdeep. They build new facilities. This kind of sounds like almost like a Sim City in a way, or like one of those Sims games, Age of Empires or something like that. Throw in the take that cards to spice things up, and you've got a brilliant game with very wide appeal.
Nice.
Oh, Sean, you're not going to use one of those take that cards again, are you?
Take that.
8.
Number 8 is Ticket to Ride. This is for 8 plus, 2 to 5 players, 30 to 60 minutes per game. This is one of the few hobby board games to cross over into full mainstream sales. Ticket to Ride is a steaming success story.
Get it?
Like a train.
Choo-choo.
It's a combination of familiar concepts. You collect cards, like a rummy game, in order to try and claim matching routes on a map of the US, or there are versions with various maps around the world. It's a tight board with relatively few potential connections between the cities that you'll need in order to complete your allotted routes. So if another player gets there first, you'll lose potential points instead of gaining them. So you got to be quick with your building. Ticket to Ride is great for fun for all ages. Also works well as a 2-player board game or with a group.
9.
Concordia. 13 plus, 2 to 5 players, 90 minutes. It's about a conquest involving ancient Rome, much like other games. They've been there. But this one is about maneuvering a noble family to gain wealth and contacts during the height of the empire. The kicker, though, is your final scoring is depending on those cards. Cards that you trade, action cards that help you expand. It's about using a deck of cards, using wealth for your trades, etc. And so, with different cards, you get points different ways, whether you're getting goods in your storehouse or other pieces for the board. This creates a fascinating, rich, Wheels Within Wheels layer of strategy.
1-0.
And number 10 is Summoner Wars 2nd Edition. This is for 9+, 2 players only. Playtime is 40 to 60 minutes. Collectible games wax and wane with popularity and print status, which makes even 6, like Magic the Gathering, hard to include on this kind of list. Summoner Wars, however, with its clever blend of card and board-based gameplay, has an evergreen sense about it. And best of all, its collectability comes in packages. So if you're all fatigued from facing off the 6 included factions against one another, you can just add more to your collection. So it looks like you're questing to kill the enemy summoner before your own death.
There you go. Best board games to play in 2023, one of which has been partially tested. Actually, I think we played Ticket to Ride, so some of them that have been partially tested by Gaming Morning Show.
Indeed.
Unknown to IGN, which is the source of where you can get this list. I actually think I would like to try to play a 2-player card game with you sometime.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, I want to see how strong our relationship is. Sean's like, listen, Hefty, I've played Rocket League with you for so long, and I've dealt with it, but this is the final straw. But I would go into it with a good attitude. I'm just worried that I would screw it up. But it would be fun. I think like, what was that one game? Not Concordia, not Ticket to Ride. The second to last one you read. Castles of Burgundy, I think is one that said it could be a 2-player game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway.
Yeah, that one sounded interesting.
Especially because Ron Burgundy's there. May I have your attention, please? A very special announcement. All right, 7:37 on this morning radio show that plays games. Nice chat.
Nice chat.
To Dungeon Meowster KJ, it's good to see you this morning. Our question of the day is this National Scrabble Day. So we're asking you, what is your favorite board game? It looks like already KJ started to answer saying, I miss all the classic board games of my childhood. So we may get a fuller list. I will say that the downside to having a fantastic, terrible sound effects department is Sean's going to need to get a power pad size Stream Deck now.
I don't know, I got lots of folders.
How many pages do you have?
It's organized into like folders instead of pages. So like I have a sounds folder, right? I have a morning gaming news folder that has all my presets for the news. I have a sounds folder that has some of my most commonly used ones, like and then I have another folder like if I want to communicate to Mark without you, I can push these and it lights a light in his box and then he says things.
Wait, Austin, your mom is here?
And then I have a sitcom one. The sitcom one's important because that's where we get all of these guys. And now I have a new folder in my sounds folder, which is Copia.
Beep.
Just Copia.
Trademark 2023 by the GMS official terrible sound effects department.
Mark.
Hands down, you're the best.
K-Laugh says Trivial Pursuit is a favorite game, and then that got us into the topic of K-Raff, which Drew Mega says, K-Raff, the unknown 5th original member of the Ninja Turtles. He had a falling out with the group due to when they had pineapples on their very first order of pizza. That was unacceptable. He knew at that point he could not fight alongside these so-called brothers. Not to mention there was another guy named Raph, so it's a little awkward.
Pineapple on pizza. Thank you, Canada.
All right, I think we're doing pretty okay. It's 7:40 on this morning radio show that plays games. Let's get you.
You can news if you wanna.
The story that we're tracking at this hour on said Gaming Morning Show. Earlier, we told you about the new rat czar who's going to use karate to eliminate all the rats from New York City. How about a black bear that raids candy from a Connecticut family's Easter eggs? This is a story from Ben Hooper of UPI. So the story goes that there was a black bear that stole candy from Easter eggs in Connecticut. In fact, there was video captured when the Easter egg hunt in their yard was ruined by candy-craving black bear. Jennifer Lopez said Easter eggs filled with candy had been spread around her Windsor yard before she and her husband, Ben, spotted the Bruin on their property. Just kidding. Her husband's name was not Ben. Quote, all of a sudden, I hear shuffling or leaves, assuming it was the squirrels or chipmunks. However, I was in for an awakening when I looked up and saw a mother bear with her cub. She worked her way to the eggs and started eating the chocolate. Connecticut Department of Energy and Environmental Protection said black bears in the state typically begin to emerge from their winter dens in mid-March. Officials recently released a report revealing that bears were spotted in 158 of the state's 169 cities and towns during the year 2022.
A lot of bears. Or one bear that gets around.
The bears collecting cities in Connecticut like I'm trying to collect states in the U.S. It's like, I got 158 of 169. I'm so close.
Nice.
He's going to get those last 11 this year.
And another quote, Lopez said, don't be fooled by those candies that I got. I'm still Jenny from the block. Wouldn't that be great if Jennifer Lopez's husband was named Ben? Middle name Affleck. I bet Jennifer Lopez of Windsor, Connecticut is sick of that joke.
Maybe she loves it.
Should we call and find out?
We should probably call.
Okay, I'll see if I can get a hold of the TV reporter. Be like, so did you have a chance to ask? Just kidding. We're not actually making the call yet. Good morning to Gabe Pride. Nice chat to you. We're asking you about board games today on this morning radio show that plays games.
Nice chat.
It's Scrabble Day, so we're asking you, what is your favorite board game? KJ, what was your favorite of your childhood board games? Nice.
Oh, low five.
Did you smack me on the butt?
Yeah.
I appreciate shakedown. Yep, just getting out of the way. Good morning to Abacus, too. It's great to see you. Thank you for stopping by this morning. Nice chat to you on this Thursday. It's been a very chaotic show so far, but a very fun one as well.
Nice chat.
Good thing I wasn't moving away from the goal here.
Well, you got the orb in time to get back, but you got the orb turned and then started reading chat, and so your card just stopped.
At least I appreciate the fact that you know that about me. Not saying it's fun. I'm just saying you know at least what happens. Well, it's interesting because I looked down to my right, which also has chat on it, and I saw Abacus's name. I was like, oh, I got to greet somebody. And then the bad stuff happened.
Oh, thank you. I didn't have any boosts to get to the wide open ball and net, so I'm glad Shakedown got there.
With net wide open.
Thanks, Mark.
Marky Mark.
Oh no, you said Bob's real name. Bob's real name is not Mark, by the way.
No, it is Bob. Roberto, I think he prefers.
Drew Mega, Gay Pride, hello to you both as well, says Abacus. Abacus says, I like chaos. So do we. It's been very chaotic so far. Especially the very first hour. We sprinted out of the gates with chaos today. Aw, nice try.
Teammate whiffed.
Yeah.
Up in there. Oh, and then he left.
What?
He was embarrassed.
Shakedown, come back. Go get him, Sean.
I can't get him. He's gone forever.
Good question. Do you remember the game Sorry? I'd say that's up there. I did like Sorry. Oh, Sean, tell the audience about the sorry game that you have?
Yeah, it's just a normal, sorry game. It has, the different colors and a board that's like 5 feet by 5 feet.
The size of the living room. Our kids were over at Sean's. Well, we were all over at Sean's house. I went down to tell my son that it's time to go, and I looked down like, you have a life-size sorry game?
Giant sorry. It's pretty cool, and it's made so that it can be played indoors or outdoors, so everything's waterproof. So if you're playing in some like damp grass, it'll be fine. It's pretty cool.
When did you get it?
It was an Easter bunny present.
Okay, so it wasn't. Okay, it was brand new.
Yeah.
I'm like, I feel like we would have seen this already. We could.
Hey, look, the person in Rocket League chat's talking about it too. He just said sorry.
I was gonna say we could make that into a beverage game too.
Absolutely. And it plays mostly like the regular sorry. The path you take is slightly different than regular sorry, and so rather than drawing cards, you spin a spinner, and the numbers, what they do, are slightly changed to fit this new board. But most of the gameplay is the exact same.
Oh my gosh, that's a screamer! Nice shot. I did not mean to hit it with that much vim. Dang.
It was a hot one.
It was. So that's a great game. We'll try to put a picture of the giant sorry that Sean has, because it is really cool. Let's see. We played sorry a lot. I had a lot of homebrew rules to make it more challenging. My family does that a lot. We make all the games harder by adding more rules. Lol. Also love the Game of Life. I did like the Game of Life. I think someone should come out with like an authentic version of the Game of Life, though. One that like has some of the actual like realities of life. More than like, you appeared on a game show. Here's $10,000. Lately, my favorite board game is King of Tokyo and a card game named Dungeon Meowster Mayhem. That's from Abacus. King of Tokyo was not on our list, right?
No.
I don't think I remember that. We just gave you the best board games to try in 2023. We're playing with YouTube! Nice shot, YouTube. Wonder if we'll be able to find their channel on YouTube.
Hope so.
Just have to search YouTube. YouTube does have a YouTube channel, right?
I'm sure.
Wouldn't that be something if, like, early on in the YouTube days, they forgot to claim the name YouTube?
That'd be embarrassing.
So there's just some person, like, named Mike who doesn't use their channel. Not like, look, it's Mike-O, but, like, just some random person.
It could be look, it's Mike-O.
Mike never told us that Mike claimed YouTube back in, like, 2003.
He's waiting for the big payoff.
It's like, someday this will all make sense. I did not mean to do that. Get out of my way. I'm trying to fix my mistake. Oh, crap. You know, it seems like a lot of my mistakes always end up with them scoring goals. Have you ever noticed that?
No. Oh. Never.
Do you want to play a 2-player card game with me?
I don't know.
Nah, good answers, chat. You've done a great job. And if you want to play ! Bingo, you can. And if you answer the topic of the day, a lot of times that is a way to get a bingo square marked off. So, win by forfeit.
they quit as time ran out. And I missed out on MVP by 3 points.
To YouTube, YouTube?
Yeah.
YouTube. All right, there you go. That's been a fun day of show.
That's it. It's the end.
Ark's real name is Bob. I know, I said that backwards, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mark's real name is Bob. Who's Mark? All right. Good show so far. Thank you for being here. Yeah, Dungeon Master KJ. This is certainly one of those Chaos Thursdays.
Longer beep.
My favorite part about Longer Beep is Kopi is eating the microphone.
Longer beep.
Exactly. 7:51 West Coast time. It's 10:51 out east. 3:51 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. It's time for sports. Sports brought to you as always by King Gray. Find King Gray on the internet. By the way, King Gray was on the internet and doing a show yesterday. So if you haven't followed King Gray, please do so. King Gray. Sports. Fight. Japan. Yesterday, in the final regular season game of the National Hockey League, your Calgary Flames avoided getting an 18th overtime loss. They beat the San Jose Sharks 3-1. Calgary, 38-27-17 on the year. And your Flames missed the playoffs by 2 points.
So disappointing.
If you don't watch Hockey Chat, but you want to kind of get a perspective of why this is significant, you should see the odds of the Flames missing the playoffs from the preseason. Like, they were legitimately picked to maybe win the Western Conference. And think about this. Again, if they win just over half of their overtime games, because they lost 17 times, so you get, let's go 8 wins. Let's say they won just under half of those. Those extra 8 points would have put the Flames right around where the Los Angeles Kings and Minnesota Wild, they were both third place in their divisions. So, I mean, the hockey playoffs are great, but I kind of like it better when my team gets to play.
Yeah. Go Kraken.
Go Kraken! Which, by the way, I'm telling Sean, this is
No one else listen. This is for me.
This is, well... this is breaking news to Sean, potentially. A week from tomorrow, if you would like to go to the very first playoff game in Kraken history, we could run it up and run it back.
Okay.
Now, this is what they think. I don't think the actual schedule has popped out, although I'm happy Chris is here, because Chris goes no Kraken, and I wonder if that's because... Well, no, hey, Chris, we're not playing you yet, and we, as in us, the Kraken. Let me see if it's out, because I'm very excited to find out. We secured our tickets. Is the schedule out yet? Just the standings. I don't think it's out quite yet. Could be wrong. Oh my gosh, Drew Mega says, quiet. The Lightning face the Leafs yet again in the playoffs. And it's funny because I found a clip. I should have sent this to Drew Mega. There was some kid who was on the Vancouver Jumbotron at GM Place, or whatever it's called, Rogers Arena or whatever. And she's doing a trivia or something like that. And it's a question about, like, some very old person in history. And she goes, from the last time the Leafs won the cup, and the whole arena just roars because that's a running joke. And it is great. I'll try to find that for you, Jermega, and send it your way. So anyway, that's the only thing that happened yesterday in sports was the Flames lost. So, oh, sorry. The Flames won, but they're really losers. So. Because the second game, we could go on Sunday the 23rd, but I don't think I can go that day. So,
Right.
there is a chance it could be Thursday, Saturday next week. It also is a very, very outside chance it could be Monday, Wednesday the following week, which would actually be significantly better. So, yeah. Anyway, we gotta figure it out. Yeah, since 64. I'll try to find you that clip, Drumega. It's hilarious. Also, good morning and nice chat to Chris M.E.
Nice chat.
It's good to see you. Good luck to your Los Angeles Kings in the postseason. I would not have a problem with Los Angeles winning it again.
Yeah, I think my allegiance right now goes Kraken Kings.
Yeah. Could you imagine if we got a Kraken Kings Western Conference Final? Is that possible? Trying to think. So the Golden Knights have the #1 seed, so they should play the Jets. Should be Stars Kraken, Avalanche Wild, Oilers Kings. We'll have no problem rooting for the Kings in the first round.
Absolutely.
Get wrecked, Edmonton. Yeah, I don't know how it would work from there. It would be kind of fun to see Vegas and Los Angeles though again because of Jonathan Quick. That would be kind of cool. So
yeah.
Let's see.
Over Vegas.
Oh wow, get wrecked, Vegas. You've only been around like 6 years. Too much, Vegas. Could be Edmonton's year finally. Can someone ban Chris M.E.? Get out of here. Jeez.
Chris is a mod. Chris, ban yourself.
All right, we'll come back. Final hour crew is next. We're over time. It's Gaming Morning Show. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, GamingMorningShow.tv.
Everybody get up, it's a party song.
Letters. N-E letters in this puzzle.
N-E letters.
An A from quiet.
Hey, now that's yes.
Now that's yes.
Now that's cha-ching, yes. Myths and legends. Show me. Yes! KJ!
Cracked.
Show me Pandora's box. Available at a fine jeweler near you.
Cracked.
Nailed it.
5 banked balloons, total of 1,362. Sean, will you ask Eagle, the mathematical, if we get a perfect here, what our total will be?
He said
Nice.
Early on, first full week of March, we had Oni, Road to be the Mightiest Oni, which was a good one. That was on PlayStation's Switch and PC. And then later in the month, we had a back-to-back good names of Have a Nice Death out on Switch. A nice, morbid-sounding game.
Have a nice death.
And then Not for Broadcast out on PlayStation's The Xbox is also available on Steam. Which doesn't apply to this show because we are for broadcast.
But it's not
It's
for
going
broadcast.
out on the. Oh, not for. Okay.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be for us. No, you're for us. You're for broadcast. The game is not for broadcast.
I'm for broadcast.
Yes. Sean for broadcast, not for broadcast.
No. I'm confused.
That's what
Easy.
We're stealing these monkeys, no sweat. Oh, good. We defrosted the fish.
There's a Ferris wheel. I want to go check out.
Yeah, well, you go. I like how I can fall from that high and not die. Murder!
Wait, I'm gonna ride with this guy. Hello, sir.
Oh.
It still kills me.
Well, yeah, you cannot be in the middle of it.
No, can't even write it. All right, here we go. Fall Guys, eat your heart out.
Got him. This game was never designed to be played this long.
Right, or by this many people at once.
King Gray says, I don't just want applause. I want all the applause.
Oh.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
Do you want to play It Takes Two?
I do, but you know first?
Yes.
You know what happens when I get hit by an enemy? It's small.
The shrinking noise.
But then I get a mushroom.
Mario growing noise.
Oh no, I got hit again.
The shrinking noise.
Oh no. I got hit while I was small.
That sounds so good.
Kinetic eyes.
Oh, so you don't
Eyes
even
and
stab the
glasses.
plant.
No, it's plant friendly.
It's like you're murdering your plants, but apparently does not.
Nope. No, they like it.
Apparently Groggy said that this is happening on a different planet. That's why it's a star date.
Pluto, the best damn planet in the world.
I think Bob is still the biggest Pluto stan.
Yeah, for sure.
Find yourself somebody who... That's the second straight time that there's been a goal at the very end.
Yep. Hey, at least we scored a goal this time. It was 5-1 instead of 5-0.
Find yourself someone who looks at the planets the way that Bob looks at Pluto. That's not what I meant to say, but just...
Win $10 next Monday with exclamation point bingo. Type exclamation point bingo in chat right now and get this hour's bingo card.
Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy.
Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show. Don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth. And GMS, Morning Gaming Renews. Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay. And the clip of the day. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningShow.tv. Time for hour number 3, right now.
Morning, gamer! Welcome back. Gaming Morning Show continues. Thank you so much for being here, wherever you may be. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. That is our website. That is also where you can go to grab this hour's bingo card, as Bob just told you, otherwise known as Mark. You just go to GamingMorningShow.tv/bingo, and you can play.
I love Mark's new name.
Well, why wouldn't it be Mark? Am I right?
Can we call Bob and ask him to change his name?
I mean, Bob is such a good name, too. I don't know why I'm trying to force Bob to be Mark, but apparently I am, so.
I'm okay.
Jeez, hefty. Here we are. All right. Thank you for being along for the ride. We're going to play Not for Broadcast. This is, again, a little bit difficult to do with the show, just because it does have some more of the mature content that we're used to doing on this PG-13 show. So we're going to go ahead and play the game, but just want to warn everybody that that is the case. However, we've already kind of like screwed up telling people about certain aspects of life on the show. So how about you just scratch this whole show, all 3 hours, off of the prototypical gaming morning show? That'd probably be smart. This game was fun though. So we're in a studio, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then,
and we basically control. We're in the control room, and so we have 4 feeds from the studio, and we have to choose what camera angle we're going to use. We have interference we need to deal with at certain points. We can bleep out swear words, which is cool. We have to choose what ads we're going to play and queue up the ads at the proper time. It's like working in a control room.
Yeah.
And as someone who's done it, you said it's actually, they've done a pretty good job recreating what it feels like. So
I mean, back in the day, yeah. The one I worked in was kind of automated, so it had software that would tell it to play tape A, and then all my job really was to go and make sure the right tapes were in the right places, and that the things were queued up the correct way. I didn't have to censor anything or whatnot, but there's similarities to both being in a live studio where you're operating a live show, you're producing it, and then also being in the control room. So yeah, all right, we'll play that coming up in just a little bit. Hello
To the Final Hour crew.
The Final Hour crew is here with Abacus Apothecary. It's great to see you. Dungeon Meowster KJ is here as well. Drew Mega, Chris M. Yee,
Mayor of the Internet.
Quiet I Am Gaming. It's great to see you as well. Thank you for being along for the ride. We've had the likes of Gabe Pride in the chat this morning as well. I am JF Downs. We've had Quiet I Am Gaming. K-Laugh, our head of research and development, is here as well. I think that's the vast majority of people. Austin Attack 12 did make a very brief appearance. And Keith Anthony was here, all waiting to get a happy birthday wish from us before disappearing into the night. The Element of One was here as well.
we never saw Keith again.
Big thanks again to Filling and to @Band for the follows on Twitch. We appreciate that very much. Thank you to Andrew for the like on Facebook Gaming. Let's play Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons
Hello, FHC.
Fall in the Monster's Mouth. We are up to 1,455 balloons.
To see the record for the most balloons banked in Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth, remember to type the easy-to-remember acronym, ! DLTPFFTBFITMMREC.
1,455. Some said it would never happen. But here we are.
I said that.
Yeah. I remember we started in October-ish maybe, and I looked right at Sean. I was like, we can hit 1,455 banked balloons.
And I was like fun, we're going to hit 1,455 balloons.
Yeah. There's no way it's going to happen. That's what Sean said.
We'll never see 4 digits, I said.
Yeah. You were very skeptical. You kept saying, Downs is an idiot.
I didn't say that. I looked.
Yeah, that's exactly what Sean said.
No, I never said that.
Baby, are you down?
No, Sean didn't actually say that. But Downs was the first to believe that we were going to hit 1K.
Yeah, it's true. Downs has been with us through all the upses and downses.
We all remember the Konami code. The one that starts up, up, downs, downs.
Yeah, I remember Downs actually considered changing his Twitch username to I am 1K Downs. Never did, though, for some reason.
Maybe he started a new channel. Have we followed I am 1K Downs?
Big shout out to I am 1K Downs. All right, let's see. We have a George Clooney start to this particular episode. Wow.
E-R. Yes.
Although, wasn't like Angelina Margulies on that show for longer?
No idea.
Okay, just a second. Wait, K-Laugh's here. K-Laugh! Who's the longest tenured person from ER, please? Who's the longest tenured person from ER? An S and an A from Quiet and Drew Mega.
S-A. Yes.
Wow, we're on a roll.
This is hot start. Good morning, and nice chat to Mel B.
Hello, FHC.
Hey, I'm going to have to play Word Connect in place of Scrabble. That sounds good. What is your favorite board game? That is our question of the day. Let's see. Can we just settle downs, folks? Nice work, Drew Mega. Juliana Margulies. Thank you. Yes. Not Angelina Margulies. We have a T from Quiet I Am Gaming.
T. Yes.
We haven't missed a single one yet.
No, but all single instances
Ooh.
of letters. So
No repeating letters. By the way, this is Oxymorons. We have a guess of routine.
Now that's a big swing.
Unusual routine? Yeah, quiet, stay with me. Unusual routine.
Oh my gosh, you all are cracked. I better not hit any wrong letters, am I right?
You don't do
Cracked. Correct.
That's my unusual routine, is not hitting any wrong letters. That's a perfect round. Give yourselves a round of applause. Nice work.
That was a tough perfect.
Yeah.
That wasn't a gimme.
Dude, perfect.
Nice job, us.
All right, crowd goes wild. Let's go to the next one. Phrases. Phrases.
They went wild. Just very brief.
Yeah.
Very controlled.
Yeah, our crowd always likes to look into the future. Like, it's like, yeah, that was great, but hey, we're gonna move on.
Beating the heat.
K-Laugh guesses Shaw the O'Neill.
Shaq.
That's a good one. I wonder if the is in there. We have a T from KJ.
T. No.
Martinez.
Cha-ching.
Walk the dogs. That's got to be what it is. No T.
Well, it's not. Yeah, it's not the. But now I want it to be walk the plank.
We have an A.
A.
We have an R.
R. Correct. Ding, ding, ding.
We have an N from Drew Mega.
N. Correct.
We have an E from Chris M. Yee.
E. Yes.
Phrases, by the way. Oh, I know what it is. Rise and shine.
Nice.
Show me an S. Show me an H. Show me an I. Quiet I Am Gaming is
Cracked. Correct.
13 banked balloons.
It's not bad.
We're nuts. It's like we played this game before. How about opposites, shall we? Chris said Rise and Brine. That's when you get up early and start cooking.
Yeah, you gotta cook that jerky all day.
Opposites. Harry
Rise and shine.
Okay, laugh.
Now that's a big swing.
I will use the R from Right and Wrong because I just want to see if K-Laugh just hit it. Here's the S from Quiet.
S. R. Correct. Ding, ding, ding.
KJ says that's reserved for November. Rise and Brine. Opposites. Opposites. An H from quiet.
H. Cha-ching!
So I think I know what the first word is.
Yeah.
Brush. B.
B. No.
It was not brush. An I from KJ.
I.
An A for trash.
A. Yes.
Fresh. Oh. So we'll go fresh. And that should help you with the last one. It's not an N. There we go.
Cracked.
Stale like the Leafs Stanley Cup legacy. Said the little girl from the Vancouver Canucks link. I didn't say that.
No, we would have.
No. I have no reason to hate on the Toronto Maple Leafs. So. All right, 5 more balloons, 1,473. Tomorrow, before the end of the week, could we bank 27 more balloons and set a new all-time record at 1,500 bank balloons?
That'd be tough.
Find out tomorrow.
27's a lot.
On Gaming Morning Show.
Let's ask Eagle the mathematical.
It's a sick
It's turning into a sort of Morse code.
But every time I know exactly what Eagle the mathematical's saying.
Every time.
It will be harder though once we finally find the spot for Walrus, the quality thesaurus on the show.
I think you need a window behind you.
Maybe.
Fit some of these animals.
Yeah, I just don't have the budget like you do to be able to, take care of all of them, or else I would. So.
Yeah, you just gotta get enough of them that they start to take care of each other. At least once.
Sorry, Walrus, the handy thesaurus.
So. He's quite handy.
Good morning and welcome, Camise. Oh, we were just at your spot. Yeah, let me pull up your about because that'll help me with you had your pronunciation in there. Kamesy, it's good to see you. Thank you for being here for this morning radio show that plays games. Welcome. We raided over to Kamesy the other day on Twitch, so thank you for being here. If you're just joining us, which clearly you are, welcome. We are a morning radio show that plays games, so we follow a radio-first format until we get to the final hour crew, and then we do kind of spend some time diving into a game. So you're here for that particular segment. What we're going to do is play a game called Not for Broadcast, which was our name of the morning for March. We have different names that Sean, on your left side of your screen, sports.gaming, picks during our Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News. And of those names of the morning, we base it solely on just the name. We pick one to be our name of the month, and for the month of March, it was this game, Not for Broadcast. We're going to play that. You can follow us on Twitter at WatchGMS and on Instagram at Gaming Morning Show. Everyone say hello to KMC. Thank you again for stopping by. It's Copia is here as well. Copia is our official terrible sound effects department. Copia made all of our music like that and outstanding sound effects like Cookie Vader. So hello, Copia. Thank you for being here. Let's play Not for Broadcast. I think we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. We have not been able to get SharePlay to work on our PlayStation since it worked the first time and was excellent, and we were so excited about it.
Yeah, it was so handy, but at least we have backups.
All right.
Could be worse.
So Sean will throw that up there, and then you'll see the SharePlay that's clearly not working because I'm bad at my job and don't have this ready to go. All right. Go here and then go there. Perfect.
I'm just day 3 on that screen.
Oh yeah, so we are. I forgot this is kind of a sequenced game in the sense that like, well, basically we got a call and they were like, "Hey, I can't make it to work today. Can you run the broadcast?" Right. Mm-hmm. And now you're
we're moving on. The whole first one, they were on the phone with us, kind of telling us how to do things, and I'm assuming we kind of get to go out on our own a little bit more now.
Correct. KMC says, so I'm not at the end. That is correct. You are not at the end. We are up until 9 a.m. Pacific time every single day. So Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. Here we go.
Really?
Oh, you arrive home to find post on the mat, most being nothing more than unusual junk mail. One letter, however, catches your eye. The team wants to know you. Curiosity gets the better of you, and you open it. It's a form from the new advanced government asking for information on all citizens. The first page is filled in already. Your name, Alex Winston. Your spouse, Sam Winston. Your children, Charles Winston, 14, and Susie Winston. How old?
19.
19. You're blocking. Well, you get out of the way, Sean. You muse. At least they got the basics right. Now, the rest of the questions are left for you to complete. They appear to be mandatory. Question 1. Upon starting a new job, you would be friendly and introduce yourself to new coworkers, be productive and get to work immediately, ease yourself in and orient yourself with new workplace, or reminisce with friends about old jobs.
All right, so do we go what we'd actually do, or do we try to answer what they probably want us to say?
Oh, I don't know. I wanted to reminisce with friends about old jobs.
That's the one.
Question 2. A colleague in a different department has confided in you that they've been taking home confidential information. Now, a file of minor importance has gone missing. You would help your colleague cover up the violation, recommend that your colleague reports it, promise your colleague that you won't tell anyone, report the violation to your supervisor immediately.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Help them cover it up.
Oh, geez. Okay, let's go with it. Question number 3. An entire department was fired today for consistent underperformance. Your boss has put in place new targets that are significantly higher than the previous ones. You would leave work on time, stay late to ensure you hit the first deadline, leave work early and head to the pub to chat about the changes with colleagues, or leave work early and head home to see your family.
The pub sounds real nice.
Yeah, I like a good pub. And question number 4. It's the annual company barbecue, and you and your family have been invited. You are looking forward to enjoying a nice day with friends and family, are washing your hair that day, go if you're free, but wouldn't mind missing it, or have been practicing with your coworkers and think you'll win the talent contest this year.
Ooh. We have been working on that new talent of ours.
Question number 5. You've had a long, successful career and now are about to retire. In your speech, you list your achievements and all the good memories you have of working there. Give an honest review of the pros and cons of the company. Focus on issues and challenges you faced while working there, or refuse to attend.
I'm out.
Question number 6. In your spare time, I like this quiz, like to relax alone, doing things like listening to music or making models. You're like Vanna White all of a sudden, like showing us all the options. Attend political rallies and stand up for what you believe in. Encourage support your children with their hobbies, or play in local sports team. Go sports team! Sports! And question number 7, your ideal holiday getaway would be surrounded by natural beauty, getting away from the strain of the daily grind, exploring somewhere unfamiliar, discovering new experiences and challenges. A structured day out of a theme park, bursting with thrills and attractions. What?
For you and your family.
Oh, for you, 4. There's a 4 there. And a romantic getaway with your partner to a tropical island paradise.
Ooh, romantic. How do you say that word?
Romantic.
That's the one.
By the way, if you're looking for great theme parks, you should check out Disneyland. And Chris M.E. gives you Disneyland tips, everyday magic on YouTube. All right. It is most important that your government keeps people safe, free, happy, or equal.
Ooh. It's tough.
I'm just a big believer in happiness. Thank you for your cooperation. Advance knows your time is valuable, and we appreciate your help in leading the nation to a brighter future. Sign your name. Nice. Day 3. Now 4, 5, 6. A family matter.
Oh, I love that show.
Whatever happened to responsibility? The milkman, the paper boy. Wait, is that Full House I was singing?
Yeah. That was Full House.
Damn it. Let's get those 2 theme songs screwed up. This forum seems like it's going to bite us in the tush. Yeah, it probably will.
Probably, yeah.
I wonder if there was actually a way to, like, get it to skip to, like, day 20. You know what I mean? Like, maybe day 200. Day 6, it's late. Sam and the kids have gone to bed. They're just drying up a favorite coffee cup. Oh, okay. A worn-out souvenir from your first trip together. The print's faded, but the goofy face still makes you smile. The hefty, goofy face. A knock at the window brings you back to reality. A knock at the window?
I don't like that. Don't knock on my window.
There in the garden, clutching a gaudy neon green suitcase, is Chris, Sam's sibling.
Gimme.
As soon as you let them in, they sit at the kitchen table, visibly stressed. Chris M.E. takes a deep breath. I'm so sorry for bursting in so late, Alex, Chris M.E. stammers. But I need a favor, and you're the only one I can ask. No problem. What's going on? Are you okay? Should I go get Sam?
Now, what's going on?
You must have seen all this crazy advanced stuff. The Assets and Wealth Act, they're calling it. Taking people's hard-earned money to fund the lazy. It's bull. You've never seen Chris this agitated. I'm not saying the top 1% or whatever don't have stupid money, Chris M.E. adds hastily, but they can afford it. People like me, we're going to lose everything. That's awful, but I'm not sure how I can help. You were always the well-off one in the family. Or, I'm sorry, but taking from the rich to help the poor doesn't sound so...
I broke everything.
Let's go to the second one. They're going to take everything, Alex. Everything! I've spent my life building. I can't let that happen. I need a favor. Chris M.E.'s eyes find the floor tiles. I need to borrow your passport. My passport? Whoa. Why? Why do I get a feeling I'm not going to... I like my passport. Why?
Yeah, why?
They've taken mine in half the bloody countries, but people always say you and I look similar. So, Chris M.E. is pacing now. I need to leave before it's too late. Once I'm out, me and my money will be safe. I need to go now before they freeze my accounts. Please, Alex. I wouldn't ask if I had any other choice. Okay, it's upstairs in the safe. Let me go get it, and you take it. Surely there's another way. It can't be that serious. Let Chris M.E. take her passport, yeah.
Okay.
Flee the country, Chris. You climb the stairs to your bedroom, careful not to wake Sam, who is cocooned in the duvet, as usual. You open the wardrobe, unlock the safe, and retrieve the passport. A sleepy voice breaks the silence. Alex, what's going on? Nothing, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. Go back to sleep. Or Chris is downstairs. They're leaving the country. They need my passport to do it. Do that one. Yeah, just give the full exposition. Sam sits bolt upright now, all thoughts of sleep gone. What? They're leaving the country? Are things really that bad? Apparently. But they'll be fine if they can leave. Chris can take my passport and get out. Is that it?
Yeah.
Or according to Chris, but I'm not so sure. I don't know. Just pick one.
Yep, that one.
I'm beautiful, wonderful, everything you always dreamed of. This must be tearing Sam apart. Their family, this is a wild ride, isn't it? Their family has always been close. You know what I would do, Sam says, finally, very sternly, apparently, too. But it's not my passport. I can't ask you to give it up. You're right. I'll do it. Family comes first. I'll be back up in a minute. Or, I can't do it. I'm sorry, sweetie. I think Chris M.E. is overreacting, and I could get into real trouble for it.
Now let's get Chris out of here. We gotta help him out.
You close the safe, head back downstairs, and find Chris M.E. at the table fidgeting. They jump up as soon as you re-enter the kitchen. So, have you got it? Yes, here. Good luck with everything. Or, I'm sorry, Chris M.E. It's against the law. You'll just have to accept it. Oh, no, give it to Chris M.E.
Aw, family loyalties.
This fall
Got a little trophy.
on CBS. For the first time, Chris M.E. smiles. I love when you smile, Chris. It's infectious. Thanks. I really appreciate this. I'll get back in touch once I'm safely out of the country. Chris M.E. takes the passport and, breathing a sigh of relief...
We'll never know.
Oh. Grabs the nigh-on fluorescent suitcase? Am I reading that right?
You read it right.
All right, chat, what is nigh-on fluorescent suitcase? Instead of neon, right? Anyway, heads out into the night. You head to bed, hoping you can price some of the duvet away from Sam without waking them.
All right.
Day 6, 7, 8. All right, we're back to Sean doing things. Not even a week and it's over, says KFC. Oh, no. It's a short game. One more shout out to KFC, by the way.
The Fallout.
Boy. Sorry. Couldn't find it.
Let's get set up and get on with it, eh? So I can get back to our guests. First of all, let's get the power on.
Oh, yeah. It's me. I do
You need
things.
to get at least the bottom 4 plugs on. Right, let's
Nice.
load up the adverts.
Yep,
Wait.
yep. I remember how to do this.
Have a think about it. Decisions have consequences, don't
Oh,
they?
heck yeah, we're playing this one. Something about this toy not being safe. Mr. Snugglehugs.
Oh,
Let's get
no.
it.
No, I don't know. Can you take that out, please?
No, it's once it's in there, it's one way ticket.
Drop
We
your
did
mic.
crazy. Oh, my mic.
Yeah, just drop your mic just a touch because I boosted up the audio. Keep going.
We did Crazy Neil last time. I don't think we did this one. An elegant new skin cream with a porky little twist. Count me in.
Okay, mature.
And Advanced Go-Getters should be played. Introducing Advance's Go-Getters Team.
So we generally carry a PG-13 rating for those just joining us. But this game has got some interesting things, especially in the adverts.
Headline system working again, and the vision mix is already in headline mode because headlines always come at the start. It's really simple, mate. These 2 buttons at the bottom of the vision mixer, you can see they now have A, B on them. And they're to help you pick image A on the left screen here, image B on the right screen here. It's really simple. This little clock here will count down the number of seconds you have to make your decision. Provided you make a decision in that time, you're fine, and you can change your mind as you want until the clock reaches 0. If you don't make any decision, you'll be fired before you even get to make another choice.
Wow.
Just want to say one more thing. Pictures you choose to show these people, that's how the public is going to perceive them, and that's going to affect their lives. So like the adverts, choose carefully. Then we're all
Don't feel like you chose carefully necessarily.
back in the next week. Yeah, I'm coming, darling.
And why is
Okay.
this guy still helping you out?
Yeah. Why doesn't he come to his job?
Are they part of Advance?
Maybe.
I also still like how we have like a 12-year-old anchor.
Yeah. Why?
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Dawes. Our main headlines tonight. Destination unknown. At the end of Advance's first full week in office, we ask exactly who's leading this. Tonight, I'll be discussing what the new people might offer with a leading economist from California. With the Assets and Wealth Act on the brink of raising living standards for the vast majority of the country. I'll be asking my guests if we're on the way to a new future. Out with the old Remington Stick has appointed Sophia Remington as their new CEO. The following photo, taken from our archive, gives us a sense of his influence in young man who, at the tender age of 22, becomes the
So it says something about younger age of 23.
Sophia Remington's appointment is a risk for the
You chose the
Yeah,
chaos one,
the
didn't
gambling one. Yeah, I sure did.
Has always been a wild child. He's been romantically linked to several movies. In her first press this afternoon, Sophia announced a children's show named
Like how you have a preparing image placeholder. It's not the way TV works.
No, that's how it goes.
We're still working on it, Ted.
Children's Services Dr. David Ward, a marine biologist in Salisbury and Morgan School, have today set off this
I like the buddy pose on the bottom left.
All right, I'm in.
We're doctors.
And friends.
What's the colors on the screens? Oh, those are color bars. So that just means there's no... Well, it's a placeholder in visual medium, basically. And sorry, we're trying to get the audio to you as cleanly as possible. The captions on the bottom left are picking up what the game is saying in Sean's game.
I don't want the vomit. I couldn't do it.
Thank you.
I couldn't do it.
Here's Johnny standing awkwardly close to somebody else.
I like the bouncer in the background. Is that Copia?
Beep.
So I didn't realize after playing this game the first time, chat, that we would have the whole narrative part in between.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
I thought we were in the control room the whole time, so...
Same.
He's the kid. Is he old enough to do that? No, he is not. Well, I mean, he might be. I don't know. He could be a prodigy for all I know. 8, 7, 6. Ready, camera 3. Take camera 3. Go.
Oh, we got some interference.
I like the explosion in the background of the warm-up. That's me during the sunglasses indoors phase. Yes, absolutely. And sunglasses at night, by the way, Copia. The National Nightly News with Jeremy Donaldson.
In the wake of the government's swift and active
I like how you had the cutaway of the guest.
Joining me is Katie Brightman, leading economist, and Alan James, author of Alan James.
Oh, I didn't catch that there was a person on your left or your right too. So.
The government certainly haven't dragged their heels in delivering some of these legislation. But what does the wealth that mean for us?
Nothing, Jeremy. We're still vastly slaves, but just on prettier paper.
This is just a kind of an interesting way to present a narrative game.
Yeah, it's quite interesting. I enjoy it.
There I agree with you. They're moving to the next step, grand plan.
Whoa, that was way too much eye contact with the camera. The grand plan. Isn't his name?
Cameras on me.
Isn't that his name, Alan James?
Yeah, he's right.
Mad orgy? What?
Yes, orgy is the right word. Only it'll be the overlords having an orgy on our poor broken back. It's all in my book. Alan James is...
Kate, how do you think the rest of the world will respond to this new appointment? I think they're watching carefully. Advance the most destructive...
Someone stole his book.
Oh, from off screen?
Yeah.
And this will not be a war like we've ever seen before. We're talking millions of deaths. We're talking high-tech weapons, second-level entire cities. We're talking
out of the wrong orifices.
Mock me all you like, Jeremy, but when they murder the appearance,
We have 2 minutes left, and then we're going to get to the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews, assuming that countdown timer actually gets us to a save point. Can you save at any point?
It says retry from checkpoint, so I bet on the advert in 2 minutes it'll save at least. Nope, wrong.
More than 90% of the population wealthier and is on target to return end bollocks. What this young lady doesn't understand
Beep.
these are the same people. Maybe they've rebranded, but it's all a little circus act to keep us from seeing the tyrant behind the curtain. That's where you're wrong, Alan. For a start,
They've mobilized the youth.
When you say mobilize, I call it grooming. The grooming of an entire generation to walk happily into eternal bondage.
Whoa, 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 Alan!
Oh,
Jeez.
inappropriate.
On television! The amount of scenes that they had to shoot to make this game is just impressive.
You got another one.
Does anyone know what Alan's book is called?
It's so subtle.
Belief juice.
Beep.
All right, we're running out of time. Quickly, Alan. What does a future look like to you?
A bleak space where we've all been figuratively sodomized into submission.
Oh, of course. Katie?
We might be on the brave new world. God knows we need some change, but we need to support it. Let's walk forward with our eyes open.
Two very different visions of the future there. Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me.
All right, get ready for the interesting advert.
You know which one I'm doing first?
Not the one I want you not to do.
On the national night. 1 minute back. You know, I think there might be some good.
I hope so too, Jeremy. How much are you being paid by them?
Nope. Not Mr. Snugglebugs.
In my life. Well, we'll see who's full of shit, won't we? Alan, I can explain it to you.
Nope. Nope.
There we go.
Nope. 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 Nope.
Has a Furby face.
Nope. Oh.
Beep.
All right. 15 seconds and then we're going to wrap up. Because Mr. Snugglebugs is going to murder you in your sleep.
Can I play that one every time? I bet I can.
Why? All right. There you go. That's not for broadcast on this morning radio show that plays games. Filling in for Sports.Gaming on the news, please welcome Jeremy Donaldson. Just need Sean to do his best 12-year-old news anchor voice. It's 7 now last hour, 8:44 now. It's 11:44 on the East Coast. It's 4:44 for those watching GMS in the UK. All right, thank you for being here. You can bump your microphone back up. We'll get to the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews, a recap of the video game headlines we gave you in the first hour. It's a last call for answering our question of the day, which has to do with what's your favorite board game. Good morning and nice chat.
Hello, FHC.
To Krypton, thank you for being here. We're going to give you the news, and then we will get you your takeaways that were pretty okay. What is something you learned from today's show? Once again, here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is still Thursday, April 13th, 2023, and this is your Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming Renews. We got a Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom trailer that's available right now. It actually was available as of 7 a.m. this morning. I have not watched it yet, but I will do so later today. This is the final pre-launch trailer for the game, which is due out May 12th. So we'll check that out. If there's anything to report on, we will report back tomorrow morning during the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News. In our second piece of news this morning, we have a whole slate of new games for PlayStation Plus Extra tiers and beyond. This is from ONS Good of Polygon. Its highlights include Kena Bridge of Spirits, available on PlayStation 4 and 5, Doom Eternal on both systems, Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus, and Wolfenstein The Old Blood on PlayStation 4, among various other things that you can check out starting tomorrow, April 18th, next week. So check those out. There's also some games for the PlayStation Plus Premium tier that you can check a look on, and some games leaving in about a month. So check out those full lists in the link that we provided. And then our last news story, Redfall, which is launching on Xbox on May 2nd, is going to launch with only a quality mode. Performance mode has been delayed until a later date. So on Xbox Series X, it'll be locked in at 4K 30 frames a second. Xbox Series S locked in at 1440p 30 frames a second. Further modes will be coming at some point. We just don't know exactly when. If you're worried about having performance modes available, perhaps playing on PC is going to be right for you. Out today, we had some highlights such as A Night in the Attic out on PC, Kill It With Fire VR out on PC, but our most prestigious award of Name of the Morning this morning went to Dogfight, a Sausage Bomber story out on PlayStation's, Xbox's, Switch, and PC.
Watch out for those sausage bombers. They'll get you. Okay, it could become Name of the Morning. If it does become a Name of the Morning, you could win it, especially if you're a Patreon subscriber. We have a monthly Name of the Month giveaway, among other perks. Find out more at patreon.com/gamingmorningshow. All right, chat, last chance. Get your takeaways that were pretty okay. What is something you learned from today's show? We certainly want to know. Billy Thundergun nominee, I do have one, if I could pass one forward, please.
Yeah, I'll take yours.
Drew Mega with Walrus, the Handy Thesaurus. I just think Drew Mega had a pretty solid show from A to Z, but including Walrus, the Handy Thesaurus. I nominate Drew Mega.
Yeah, no, I like that. I'm good with that.
There you go, Drew Mega. Congratulations. Also told us the backstory about K-Raf, which is K-Laugh's alter ego, who was once a Ninja Turtle, but decided that after falling out with the group due to them having pineapples on their very first order of pizza, K-Raf knew it was unacceptable and knew at that point he could not fight alongside these so-called brothers. This, of course, was on the heels of the new Rat Czar in New York City, the story we told you from Sherry Walsh of UPI, as Kathleen Karate is going to take care of the rats in the sewer. So, there you go.
Billy Thundergun, Teammate of the Match Award.
Congratulations. All right, takeaways that were pretty okay after the clip of the day. The clip of the day. Hey, look, it's the clip of the day.
Toot, toot.
Huh. Oh, she was in Get Out. And then was in a horror film called The Perfection before Megan in 2022.
Horror film.
From Connecticut, went to Yale.
Wow.
Let's see. Allison Williams. Hannah Marks is an actress as well. Turns 30 today.
Hannah's originally from Santa Monica, California.
From Santa Monica, California. Please welcome. I don't have a drummer birthday, Bob. Max Weinberg is a drummer. But it's not his son Jay's birthday. We don't have a drummer birthday today, Mark.
Yeah.
Did I say Mark?
Yeah. Oh no, they know Bob's real name.
So apparently, Sean,
Mark
is Bob's real name.
Apparently. Who knew?
What the heck was wrong with me? Welcome to Thursday. All right. Well, thank you for being here. That might be a takeaway that's pretty okay. We'll get Sean's in a moment. We'll get yours, chat. What are your takeaways that are pretty okay? And then we are going to send you over to Sunbury. Thanks to KMC for stopping by for the first time today on Twitch. And Sunbury right now is on the suggested channels of KMC, who we rated the other day. Your cheerful pansexual mom friend, she, they pronouns, a neurodivergent, filth. Yeah. I think that might say filthy casual gamer with friendly, supportive vibes and shenanigans aplenty. Black Lives Matter, trans rights are human rights. Please say good morning from GMS as we send you over to Sunbury after the show's conclusion. Takeaway that's pretty okay. We start with sports.gaming.
I have a few, but I think that is my main takeaway, is that Bob's real name is Mark. Who knew?
Ooh, I don't even think I knew, and I said it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
You let it slip from within your subconscious.
I had two that I wrote down. Mark's real name is Bob, and Walrus the Handy Thesaurus, which we kind of already used. We'll tell you that Drew Mega says, my okay takeaway is that K-Raf should have stayed as the 5th Ninja Turtle and banked on all of that fame. Yeah. Kira Sami says, I'm so excited about Zelda. There are so many questions. Let's see. Quiet M Gaming says, I want to do some Furbicide right now. If you don't know what we're talking about, tomorrow during the break, we'll play a Furbicide in the Forest, which was Copia's famous segment on this show. So
that was an early one. We were playing Call of Duty when that happened.
Wow. Is that Mark with a K or Mark with a C? Yeah, who knows? I'll add another one. Chris M.E. is trying to flee the advanced government and not for broadcast.
I forgot that. Excited to hear what happens to Chris M.E.
We'll figure it out. All right, stay tuned for the best moments from today's show, and then please say good morning from GMS to Sunbury for everyone who made it possible. His name is not spelled M-A-R-C-K. No. Mark, I love that. I love that so much. For Austin, for Sean, I'm Hefty Goof. It's been a lot of fun. We'll see you again tomorrow for more Gaming Morning Show on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv.
Our search is over.
Beep, beep, longer beep.
You found Gaming Morning Show, and we're getting started right now.
Morning, gamer! Welcome in. It's Gaming Morning Show. Thank you so much for being there. That's the worst when I forget to turn on my microphone, because then the has to last so much longer.
Now, if you close your eyes when that happens, I don't know why I'm doing this, because I do this when I close your eyes. It sounds like you're like, oh no, the show started, and you're really far away and you're running. Morning, game.
Is that the open? Is the open play? I'm exhausted. Running all the way from my chair to my chair. Jeez. Day whenever the rest of us didn't know the answer. We'd be stumped. Look at him, and he'd grumble out the answer. Every time.
Awesome.
I mean, that's a good memory.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing, is like Trivial Pursuit back when I was a kid, it was really hard because all the stuff was from before I was born, by and large.
Yeah, the sports category was like impossible.
See, and I actually did pretty okay with sports back then, but still.
I don't know baseball stats from the 60s.
Raleigh Fingers. The K-Laugh of yesteryear, Lamau, yes. I remember K-Laugh. He was the best trivia player I could ever be around. He was a legend. Legend, I tell you. K-Raff!
Did you call him K-Raf?
K-Raff! Washing your hair that day. Go if you're free, but wouldn't mind missing it, or have been practicing with your coworkers and think you'll win the talent contest this year.
Ooh. We have been working on that new talent of ours.
Question number 5. You've had a long, successful career and now are about to retire. In your speech, you list your achievements and all the good memories you have of working there. Give an honest review of the pros and cons of the company. Focus on issues and challenges you faced while working there or refuse to attend.
I'm out.
Quiz number 6. In your spare time, I like this quiz. Like to relax alone, doing things like listening to music or making models. You're like Vanna White all of a sudden, like showing us all the options. Attend political rallies.